Man, the music doesn't last long enough. I was almost done with my breakfast. Greetings, everyone. How are you all doing? Well, I hope. Well, I mean, at the very least, I hope that you're doing better than me. You know, with my. Excuse me, with my bad back and all. So. Is that lying peeking out of chat? I can't imagine why. I can't imagine why. Hello, everyone. Greetings. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good morning. There we go. That's the word. That's better. Get that camera better centered. I'm gonna go ahead and just finish this porridge that I've been eating for breakfast. Stuff is pretty good. How's my back? My back has not changed. No change whatsoever. Like, I go back to the doctor tomorrow, and I'm gonna be pretty clear with that guy that it's like, pills aren't gonna fix this, man. More importantly, it wasn't until after I left that I realized, oh, he didn't actually tell me what the hell was wrong with my back. He just kind of shoved things in my hand and pushed me out the door. So, just have stretch you out. That should help, right? If only it was that simple. Oh, Let me get these headphones of mine on. What is that hat, Will? Do you have cat ears? Yeah. This is one of the older gifts that I've received from chat in the past. Back when chat was mostly like, I don't know how to describe, but like enthused and thirsty teenagers, I guess is the better way to put it. It was so long ago now, like back in 2016, which is growing concerningly close to a decade ago. That's eight years ago now. So can you believe it? My God, 2016 was 8 years ago. That's not cool, man. That's not like I thought I felt weird whenever 2010 was 10 years ago. Will stop making chat feel old. I will do no such thing. I am going to pound on this very frequently. But yeah, the cat ear hat came as a gift from the community, and that was back when I was a much bigger personality. Witchy James, I feel old now. Man, join the club, I guess. Like I haven't felt young in so long now, especially over the last 3 weeks with this injury that I have. So, man. On a different note, I decided to scroll down to the new and trending information for Steam. The top of the new and trending release was 100 Capitalist Cats, a hidden object game. Mr. Trashcan TwitchCon, how you doing there? Greetings and welcome. But I scroll down to the bottom of Steam's main page, and I'm like, okay, what's new and trending today? Top game, 100 Capitalist Cats. It's completely black and white, basic. It looks like sketch art. Whole game looks like sketch art, and it's a hidden object game. Okay, cool. What's underneath that? Sex Detective, 18 plus. Okay. Cool. And this just represents the dichotomy, okay? The dichotomy of Steam. Steam sending you thirsty messages. I mean, you could send me thirsty messages too, chat. I'm not going to tell you no. Top sellers, Pal World, obviously, but I'm surprised that the Steam Deck is staying so far up there, and Baldur's Gate as well. Okay. Steam also has you pegged hard, Strife. Well, I mean, they don't have the harness to really get that done. So I'm not really concerned if they can think that they have me pegged, but they don't. Instagram keeps suggesting me topless guys on motorcycles. Why? I cannot tell you. Well, I mean, at this point, the algorithm has to be correct. Your preferences are completely at the whims of what the algorithm determines that you want, right? So that means you are now into topless guys on motorcycles, and there's nothing you can really do about it. You just have to go for it. You go with it, okay? You know? Oh, God. Okay, so, lying is playing Minecraft. We should probably hop in here.
Hello, William.
Have you been waiting long?
15 minutes, give or
15
take.
minutes?
Don't worry about me, though.
Okay, it's not too bad. I mean, I cannot wait to see how this turns out.
Oh, good. I was about to ask, do I need to give you the server details again?
No, it's still written down in my list.
Uh-huh.
Everything should be good there, but you know, there is the very real situation of like my gear and equipment. I want to see what I can maybe cobble together on my own because I don't remember what on earth was around here. So,
Right. Well, I have the coordinates. Chat, remember these. I should write these down just in case, but
you could you
but
just
chat, remember them.
punch them into like one of the text chats.
Yeah.
That's an option, you know.
I did open the portal last stream, so there we don't have to worry about having Ender Eyes in our inventory for that. And I'm currently brewing up a bunch of regen potions.
What about slow fall potions?
I have never crafted slow fall potions, and I don't know what they take.
So you have not been stockpiling the phantom membranes. Oh boy.
Strife, I live in the Nether.
Well, I mean,
I don't think I've actually encountered a phantom this entire season.
I have a very simple question for you. Do
Mm.
you have the ladders to do the Ender Dragon?
I can make the ladders to get the Ender Dragon.
Oh boy.
And I have lots of slime. We could make flying machines. I don't think the dragon would take kindly to them, but we could make them.
Oh boy, oh boy. This is not gonna end well. Oh, jeez.
And that's why it's gonna be fun.
Great prepar. Yes, you're right, Katie Rio. Great preparations. Very nice. Okay. So those are the coordinates.
Okay, I've got a stack of ladders. Do you think we'll need more?
Oh, jeez. I think half the towers have like the iron cage around the crystals. So
They do, yes.
so I don't know. Maybe not.
I can also bring a metric hecton of beds because I have a wool machine.
Well, beds just explode in the.
Yes.
What would you
Instantly.
hope to achieve by using beds in the end?
You are aware that explosions kill things, right?
Yeah, I'm not entirely certain how exactly you're going. Like, how do you use this? Like, that's my confusion. Oh, this is gonna be a long,
you wait
long
for
ride.
you wait for the dragon to perch, and then you place the bed, and then you detonate the bed. Rinse, repeat.
Oh, you are assuming so much about capability to execute like very precise movements and actions. Oh my God, this is. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, what does it take to make a string. Okay. I think... Do I have string
What?
here? It's been so long. Yeah, I got string. I can
Strife,
make this happen.
are you telling me you don't have a bow?
No, no, I don't have a bow.
Oh, lordy.
I had no reason to have a bow. I had no reason to make a bow. Like, I don't...
General human safety?
No!
Oh, no.
I don't need bows, all right? Bows are like unnecessary, specifically because there's something much better out there.
Which is?
A crossbow.
Uh, there's pros and cons, I think.
You mean nothing but pros? And I'm not talking about the Shakespearean type either.
Oh, no, I think that's my purview. Okay, let me think here. I have... How many levels do you have?
20.
Okay, I have a fully set up enchantment setup over here.
That will be useful. That'll be useful.
And also a lot of diamonds that you are probably quite welcome to, because I'm probably not going to need them after this.
I mean, I hate to soak up your diamonds and make armor out of it and immediately fall into the void, but that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. So,
I also have a bunch of arrows and a spare crossbow from I know not where, but eh.
well, I just made myself a crossbow, so
Well, you'll still need the arrows, because I have infinity.
I'm gonna have a long, long journey ahead of me, though. So
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
making
let me get you the coordinates of the fox.
the coordinates of the fox. Wait, I thought I was supposed to be headed for these other coordinates you gave me. What are the other?
Yes, those coordinates are for the stronghold. The stronghold, like many things, it seems, is ages away from me. There we go. That is the fox.
Okay.
I'll be dutiful and sleep while you travel. I give Willen lying under 5 minutes upon entering the end. Hey!
No, no,
I'm
he's got it. No,
I'm
no,
wearing fully enchanted Neverites.
no, no.
I'll last at least 6.
He's got a point.
Silence, Kronk.
Okay. Let's see. Which direction am I going here? Which way am I? Which number am I supposed to be shrinking right now? Is it the more recent set of coordinates I need to be going towards, or the first set of coordinates you gave me?
The more recent set of coordinates is the locations of the fox. The first set of coordinates is the stronghold itself.
What is the fox?
My house.
Oh. Wow. I'm having a hard time deciding which of these two things to do because I am basically on line with that first set of coordinates. Like the 2,440. Like that's basically a straight line from me because I'm already there. I gotta adjust the other coordinate though. I'm at like 1,300. Okay.
Will doesn't even have enchanted iron armor or potions. Yeah, I know, guys. Imagine.
Okay, well, I know which direction I'm supposed to be headed now. I keep hitting the damn screenshot button.
Well, at least we'll have an excellent pictographic record of your demise.
It's going to be fun. Will is so totally doomed. Yes! Absolutely, utterly, completely, and entirely. I don't want anybody misunderstanding the likelihood of survival here. It is nil. So, don't get your hopes up or nothing,
We need to bet channel points on forms of death. Oh, chat. You are being merciless today.
I mean, admittedly, there are like 3 primary forms of death that I can get. Like, death by mob, which is, you could drill down on that one. Then there's death by falling, totally possible to happen. And death to the void. So, those
technically, there's also death by magic, because that's the damage type the dragon deals in.
I would qualify that as death by mob. Oh my god. Okay.
Fair.
I forgot how difficult it is to traverse the landscape now. because
Oh yeah.
of the well, it's they did the whole terrain update, and I don't really just like I'm not the type of player who just goes off and wanders across an enormous landscape. I'm the type who's like, well, this is the biome I have to work with. I'm going to do something with it.
Yeah, the terrain generation this season has been problematic, I think is the way I would describe it.
And I mean, it's not going to change because of the way that they fundamentally changed Minecraft. So,
Uh-huh.
like, you've really got to go in on mods in order to like roll it back or something. So,
This isn't like the Chaos Dragon from Draconic Evolution. Sweet Christ, no.
this is just the
I'm-
basic Ender Dragon, okay?
This is just the regular Ender Dragon on hard difficulty. That is it. We have no modified world gen, we have no modified mobs. Absolutely nothing. This is pure vanilla. Because
What the
we've never
fuck, man?
none of us have ever done this version or this difficulty.
Ugh, I'm gonna fucking die to snow. Ah,
Oh god, yes. The powdered snow. I
the
forgot about
powdered.
that.
This is actually the first time that I've ever encountered the powdered snow. So
Yeah.
there's
It
there's
kind of
there's
makes having a it kind of makes having a shovel on hand kind of a necessity.
I'm glad that I made myself a new set of tools in addition to the stone ones I already was carrying.
Hmm.
My God, the world just opens up in these large gaping maws, and it's ready to eat you at any moment these days.
Oh yeah.
Like previously, your biggest worry was like there was a single block hole as you were jumping along across a prairie and you would go down into it. Nowadays, oh, those two blocks that look like they're right close to each other are actually the entrance to the pits of doom.
Oh yeah. I've seen in this new world gen I have seen ravines go from open surface to where bedrock should be.
Yep, yep.
Oy, right down to diamond level. Which is convenient, I
It's
will say, but
it is. I mean, it's a sight to see. I'll say that much. It's not necessarily a sight that I particularly enjoy, but it's a sight to see.
oh yeah. Right, I have a bunch of potions and a ton of arrows.
Well, I'm making way over to the fortress, okay? So,
Okay, just headed straight for the stronghold.
yes.
Okay, then I'll set off myself
Cuz
then.
this is what makes the most sense. If I spend time trying to get to you and then trying to get to the Ender Dragon, that'll be like 4 hours right there and stream over, done, you know. So,
I should grab a boat. I should buy a boat. Okay, there we go. I also have a ton of wood, just in case we need that.
since I'm out here, I should probably take the opportunity to kill as many wildlife as I can so I have something to eat whenever I run out of my provisions that I brought with me.
I do have over 2 stacks of golden carrots.
Oh my God. Were you trading those or
No, just crafting them.
my God. Well, okay, yeah, then again, you were making the you made a zombified piglin farm, didn't you?
I didn't make a zombified piglin farm, but I did make a carrot farm. Last season, I made a zombified piglin farm.
Where'd you get all the gold from?
I just didn't have much need for it, so it just stockpiled.
So you've just been digging all the gold up out of the nether this entire time.
I'm out of the overworld. I have a mine. It's right next to the slime farm.
I hardly know what to say. I hardly know what to say, lying.
What can I say? Automation is my stock and trade. This season, I've automated wool, I've automated slime, I've automated carrots and potatoes. I've automated dried kelp blocks. Almost. We don't have the version that has crafters.
Oh, that's right. We're still waiting on that, aren't we?
Yeah.
Man, I'm. It's just. It's one of those situations where they announced it and it kind of just goes straight into my mind as being in the game already, even when they haven't pushed it
Yeah.
out yet. So
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I know exactly what you mean.
I'm at. Okay, well, I'm nearly at the 0 for one coordinate. That's good.
Alright. How are those crafters even going to work? Basically, they try to, well, for a lot of it goes into just how hoppers interact with them, is the main thing.
Yep, yep.
And then you can toggle slots to say don't put things here. That's the main bit of it. But if you want to play in 120.1 with an autocrafter, there are 2 inside of Trixie Foxes, just saying.
The level of salt that you had in
Neither of them are
regards
meant
to.
like they were planned before they announced the crafter.
Yeah, that's just it.
It's
Like
annoying.
you were so freaking salty. Just
Uh,
oh, that's great. Yeah, yeah. Go ahead. Just put an autocrafter in. Oh no, go ahead. Put a flip flop in. Just an entire flip flop block. That's fine. Yeah, yeah. Just
yeah,
which
not like modders have been adding things as like a big selling point for mods for a decade.
I mean, the prospect of basically adding in things that mods added into the game is as old as Bethesda. So you know.
Yeah. I mean, that's where pistons came from. And pistons, admittedly, have been a very, very good thing for Minecraft. But it's also where horses came from, and I have spent far too much time yelling about how bad the horse code is.
That's fascinating because they actually didn't they hire the guy who came up with Mo Creatures to do.
I don't know. I do know that the horse model code was directly lifted.
Because that's what I came to that's what I came believe I learned at some point. It was like, yeah, we just hired the guy who made Mo Creatures to work on Minecraft and add horses and stuff. So,
Hmm.
and I don't know whether or not he's still on the team now, but I'm pretty certain that's the way that it worked. All right, Darkness Falls.
Sure does. Do you have a bed?
No bet on me. No bet on me.
Okay, I'm in the sea. So, one of us is going to have to figure out how to sleep.
Ah, I'll manage.
Oh, hey, an ocean monument. There's something I didn't automate this season.
I still have to go through the
Partially because I
trouble.
don't hate myself.
Oh my god. Yeah, ocean monuments are the number one way to just like make yourself hurt. It's
Yeah,
so painful draining
if
those
you ever
things.
want to burn yourself out of Minecraft, just try to dry out an ocean monument. That'll do the trick.
It's a terrible thing. And here's the thing, like on my own personal world that I haven't really done a whole lot on for months on end now. Um it I've got an ocean monument. It happens to be right next to a settlement that I built a long time ago. And I just still haven't bothered to drain the thing.
Hmm.
And like I need to like I'm up to a point with my building on that world that it's like, okay, I really do need the the prismarine blocks. Like they are
Yeah.
so nice. They're so good and I just don't have them and I really do need them. So,
I once made the mistake of trying to automate a an ocean monument purely because I just needed the dark prismarine, which is the most expensive block they could get from that place, and it was just suffering. All of that suffering just for a single decorative block. Ugh. Alright, I believe I'm on the coastline. From where the
I
stronghold is.
I am within a few hundred blocks of the location, it would appear. So,
Oh, yep. There's the village. That is conveniently located on top of the stronghold, like the entrance to a dungeon in a fantasy novel.
They shot me.
Well, I will have a bed available in a hot second, by which I mean I'll kick somebody out of this.
Oh, that must be the village that you're talking about, right over there.
Well, and that must be the Stroof I've been talking to.
Oh, there you are. Hello.
Hello. You're literally drifting, I see.
Yep. Okay, so
All right, let's grab a quick cape. Excuse me, fisherman. At least neither of us got like pinpointed by a drowned with a trident.
okay, where's this fortress entrance?
That would be the Netherrack over here. Because I figured it was significant enough to stick out.
Should have built some big clock tower on top of it. Would have been way more interesting that way.
Well, I only discovered it last week.
Last week? Last week should mean that you could have had the ability to like build the entire solution tower on top of this thing within a week.
Look, this thing is like 3 kilometers away from my house, so. Also, I had to build this spiral staircase through a flooded cave.
I am like losing my mind by going like this is a terrible staircase. I just want you to know that I'm going to complain the entire way down about the quality of this. I am
The texture pack makes the netherite armor look pretty good. Well, that's good to know. I'm out of curiosity, what advancements do you currently have? Because I have to imagine it's not much.
Advancements. Vanilla tweaks. Okay.
Yeah, that's just the things we have installed.
Head drops. Oh, okay. Okay. So, husbandry. What do we have here?
Yeah, I don't have too much in husbandry.
Use a camp. Be our guest. I've actually breed 2 animals together. Use a campfire to collect honey from a beehive.
How much of the Minecraft tab have you managed to complete?
Stone Age, getting an upgrade, acquiring hardware, suit up, hot stuff, and isn't an iron pick. And that is it. That is it. I don't have shields. I don't have the ice bucket challenge. No diamonds.
No enchantment whatsoever.
No enchantments of any type.
I gave you the option, and you still said no.
That's mostly because I didn't want to like walk to the other. Like I didn't want to walk 5 miles in one direction just to walk another 5 miles the other direction.
Right, this is the part where I have to try and remember exactly where the portal was in here.
Oh,
I think it's usually down? Oh, hey, I found string for you.
oh boy.
Oh, and I found the portal. Doors have a function, you know.
Not a good enough function. All right. Oh, happy day.
What, pray tell, are you doing currently?
I'm gonna die, and I'm gonna want to know how to get back in without being like, which way was it? So, you know, I'm just...
You know what the easiest thing to do would have been for that? Grab a bed. There's tons of them upstairs.
Yeah, I synced with one of them, so I can just run back down here.
Okay. arrows. And let me plunk an ender chest down here as well, just for good measure. I'm gonna put my court-mandated footwear in there.
Court-mandated footwear. What the...
Well, when you live in the Nether, there tends to be a lot of piglins. And piglins will aggro on you if you're not wearing gold.
So your
So
court-mandated footwear is literally just gold booties.
Boots. Yes, gold boots so that I don't get attacked every time I leave the interior of my cabin. Let me just check. Are you lost?
I was just trying to find the freaking route that we took to get in.
We're gonna lose the portal, aren't we?
Like,
Heck if I know.
where's the way out?
It's like you shouldn't get attacked if you're wearing netherite. There are packs that'll do that. Like data packs and such that'll add that function. But by itself, nope. I mean, it's also worth noting that you still take fire damage even while you're wearing fireproof netherrack. Or netherite, rather.
Oh, Cheaty McPeterson over here, huh?
Just to save us time. Mister, I don't want to go to Lying's place and tool up because we'll like, run way over time.
Just trying to make things move a little bit more smoothly. What the...
Well, same here. Same here.
The fucking...
Why, that's the wrong way.
I'm using a different method. And it gets in the way of my... Oh, God, these fucking... Freaking... Silverfish. Oh.
Never trust Strife with a sense of direction, apparently. In fairness, I don't have much of a sense of direction either, but...
Anybody who says that you can navigate a fortress with a sense of direction is lying to you.
Well, it's not built with one, is the problem.
It's the whole point. That's what I'm saying, man. It's like, yeah, you could navigate it with a sense of direction. And it's like, no, the fuck you can't. So many of these little bastards down here. Oh my god.
Oh, hey, ahead. Congrats. It matches your armor.
Is that a data pack thing?
Yes, that's one of the vanilla tweaks things.
Ah. This is a strange development. The floor is half empty.
Yeah. Well, that's how it goes. Spring the stone. Probably leave the spruce logs out here, I think. Definitely the buttons. Alright, do you know your way now?
Hang on.
That's a no, then.
I'm doing some work. There's a plan in place, alright?
Uh-huh.
You just need to be patient.
I think grabbing a bed is going to be much more conducive to doing this in a timely fashion.
Oh, the fun part is that if I die, there will be zero purpose in me trying to go back because I won't have any of my equipment.
I mean, that's only if you fall into the void and die.
Which is
otherwise,
like
your stuff will probably still be there.
90% of the time that you die to an ender dragon, it's because they shove you into nothingness. I'm just saying.
Okay. Bed. Here we are. I'm sure whoever lives here won't mind me. Won't mind me stealing their bed.
You don't know it, but you're actually contributing to a villager divorce in the process right now. Someone's gonna come home and be like, "Who was in our bed? Huh?"
Well, nobody, because the bed ain't there anymore.
Strife has a process, and when that process is disrupted, Strife has a fit. God. Oh, we.
You switched from planks to polished deep slate.
Mostly because it's immediately available down here. I didn't want to have to go up and like mine out. I didn't want to go through that staircase again.
Well, you're not wrong. There we go. We have a nice yellow bed.
Like I smack my head on that staircase enough as it is.
I did not bring a bucket of water. That'll come back to bite me.
The hole that I was digging in has iron in it.
The one that's under the floor?
Yeah. There we go. Oh, no, not that there. A little bit further down here.
Well, I asked you which hole, and that's the hole you said.
I didn't know that that's the hole you were referring to.
Well, we need clearer
Technically,
communication
all
about
the
which hole we're
holes
talking about.
technically all the holes are under the floor, all right? I'm just saying.
No, you're aluminum. We know this.
No, not at all.
Okay, that is 10 deep slate iron. Now I just need some cobblestone and some coal, or something that can burn. Some form of plant matter, possibly walking amongst us.
Possibly walking amongst... Who could possibly... Like, what are you talking about? Oh, that's useful. My inventory's full. I can't carry any of that.
Oh, there's an ender chest right here.
Oh boy, I can't wait to just stash a bunch of useless junk into an ender chest. Hang on, let me rip the wall out.
I'm gonna go find some cobble. Probably steal it from someone's house.
I like how we're just plundering the bits and pieces around the edges of this place.
Well, you're doing most of the plundering. I'm doing pillaging, specifically.
Village and pillage.
Yep. This hole right here, also Strife. Wrong hole!
God.
Logs? Oh yeah, I do have some logs in my ender chest now. Right, that solves the food. Well, the fuel problem. I do also have a solution to the food problem if you want that.
What's the solution for the food problem?
Gold foil carrots. I imagine you'll love them.
Oh, yes, right. You were saying that earlier, so...
It's a little bit bougie, you know, but yeah. It's also statistically one of the best foods in the game, so yeah.
I mean, I gotta hand it to you because, like, I have the opportunity to do that in, like, the stuff that I do on my own in Minecraft, and I'm still like, it's too much fucking work, man. I don't want to bother with it. That, and I really like gold, and I like stacking it up and just like being like, oh look, I have an enormous amount of gold here, and I stare at it all day, and you know, Scrooge McDuck style.
Yeah, we all know. It's the room right next to the pizza shower.
No, it's not. God, you need to leave the pizza shower alone and not bring it up ever again. Thank you very much.
But no, last season I built a gold farm, and that was because I had two primary materials in use for my actual main base build, which was gold blocks and like smooth quartz. Two of the most bougie materials imaginable.
They are particularly bougie.
Yeah.
I don't suppose you ever did any blast mining here in the Nether, did you?
That's how I got my netherite.
Well, at least you were up to date on that stuff.
Yep, just a bunch of beds. Job done.
Okay.
Right. Iron. I will be astonished if either of us can MLG water landing, but we'll see.
Oh, it is doomed, okay? Utterly and completely doomed.
Hmm. There you go. There's your fun. There's your food. There's your ammunition, and there's your potions.
Great, I'll go ahead and split some of this other stuff down so I don't have too much in my inventory at once that I'm gonna totally fucking regret.
Aren't diamonds more valuable? I think specifically the rarest, like the rarest commodity in the entirety of Minecraft currently is deep slate emerald ore. To my knowledge, that's the rarest block.
Which, when you think about it, unless you're like specifically doing the silk touch thing on that, what's the point? You know?
I mean, I'm always doing the silk touch thing, so
Oh,
that's why I just had to go and retrieve some cobblestone from somebody's house. You don't tend to think of cobblestone as being like a valuable resource until you actually are not retrieving it at all.
Yes, this is utterly true. How many ladders do we have to work with? Should we grab more? God, I don't want to.
I have 63.
I have an important question for you.
Mm-hmm.
If you have such a surplus of so many different items, how come you didn't make a water elevator up and down from this place?
Because I found it last week, and it's like 3 kilometers from my house.
I am seriously not impressed. Seriously not impressed.
Where's your water elevator? Anywhere.
Well, first off, I wasn't the one living in the Nether with ready access to soul sand, so
okay.
Just
magma
saying.
blocks still exist.
Yeah, but that's not how you get up out of deep depths of the world.
I'll show you how I get up.
Please, like, I'm not interested in your bedroom antics right now. Okay, it probably involves silk touching and stuff, but just no. Okay, no.
Silk touching, feather falling, you know.
Oh my god, jeez, just the
occasional
imagery,
bit of fire protection.
the imagery that this invokes. I am uncertain of how I feel about this.
Usually by the time you're at that point, you have tons of it elsewhere. Yeah. If Will doesn't want a pizza shower, would he prefer a calzone bath? I mean,
all right, listen, you smartass.
That's kind of like how like Cleopatra used to do it, as they say.
Bathing in tomato sauce, basically.
Yeah.
I'm certain the acidity of the tomatoes does something, but. Wait a minute, Cleopatra would have predated tomatoes being in Europe and Africa.
I don't think that's the case. I'm pretty sure what is Italy known for?
Yeah, that tomatoes came from America. Potatoes came from America. They're not native.
I'm pretty sure potatoes and corn came from the Americas.
No, not tomatoes. Tomatoes are another one. I'm certain of it. I mean, if somebody wants to prove
the Greeks never set foot in the Americas. What about a spaghetti sauna? That's just a great way to get burns in unpleasant places, I think. Hot spaghetti
God.
is... oh, hi.
Hello. Didn't know that you were there.
Story of my life.
I
Maybe.
usually don't just run through and just rip through an entire forest like this, but man, when you don't have to worry about the landscape afterwards, it's so nice.
Yeah, we should just leave a tree floating. Just like a single
God.
block
Well,
surrounding leaves.
the next quintessential thing is digging out all of the sand at the edge of the shoreline.
Oh, yeah.
That is like peak Minecrafter, you know. I'm just gonna have God. Another one was leaving the rubber trees from Tekkit just standing there with no leaves so that you could continuously
Yes,
harvest them.
I remember that. Yeah.
Will is just destroying the world for the heck of it now. He is in his element. Listen, nature had it coming, all right? Keep throwing things like storms and stuff at me. Man's gonna break eventually.
Yeah, we're on like our 9th storm here, I think. This year. It's rough.
All right. It looks and feels like I've got enough wood to make the ladders and stuff necessary.
Yep, I got another 18 logs.
Rule number 1, always have a contingency plan. That's basically what I'm doing right now.
I mean, I worry that the fire rate of a crossbow may be somewhat negligible versus a bow against the Ender Dragon.
I mean,
Like you fire a shot and miss. Is then how much time before you can shoot again?
okay. So, just watch the wall next to me.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, there we go. Just barely 4 seconds.
Which, you know, like rapid reload would be a fantastic thing to have, but
Yeah, sure. If only you stopped to enchant anything. In fact, I think I have a quick draw like book in one of my chests.
should have brought it then. Should have brought it.
Yeah, that and the anvil.
There's a chance that there's one inside of one of these village huts up there.
I don't think there is. I mean, there is a blacksmith up there, but I don't think he has an anvil because I'm pretty sure that schematic predates anvils. Days of the old double smooth stone slab.
Smooth stone slabs.
What about silk touching some spider webs and using them as safety nets? We can. It'll take us half an hour to get out of them afterwards, but we can.
Yeah, and for that reason, I'm not entirely positive that it's worth it. Just saying. Just saying. All right, I got 59 ladders. Hopefully that'll do the job for the moment.
I got 63. And 2.5 stacks of stone blocks, just in case. I kinda don't want to bring my pickaxe, but you never know, it might come in handy.
Is there anything that's not tough around here? Jeez, what is up with this game? Oh, we are utterly at the deep slate level. Okay.
Oh yes, absolutely. Which, annoyingly, you cannot instant mine under any conditions. It's really annoying.
Yes, that is something that I have learned with the quarry that I made.
Hmm.
Don't shears work on spider webs? Yeah, shears are the way that you get spider webs.
Usually, yeah. Okay.
All right.
That's water.
One of us should probably go through the portal first and see how things work out.
And by one of us, you mean me?
Maybe. I don't know. Like, to be entirely honest, I'm not gonna use the levels that I have, so I wouldn't have a problem with like stripping down and just going straight through the portal to see if, by some really unlucky chance, the platform that it spawns us on is out in the middle of nowhere.
True.
Because
True.
if that's the situation, that Ender Dragon is gonna freaking swoop the hell out of everything that either of us own.
We need to set up the points bets first.
God. You guys can like do your informal betting about my death on your own time, all right?
Use Will as a sacrificial lamb. I mean, a lookout. A scout, if you will. First to visit land.
All right, I'm putting all of my stuff into the
Well, Cult Simulator did just have an update, didn't it?
Okay, I put all of my stuff into the Ender chest, so you won't be able to grab it and bring it to me or anything, but
I have a
wait a
spare.
minute. Lying, why didn't you just harvest up the... You know what? Never mind.
What?
You do know that iron doesn't turn into blocks anymore, right? Like it drops as blobs, and
That slipped my mind, yes. It's one
you
of the weirder
can
changes they've
multiply
made in my
that.
book.
You know, like fortune works on iron now.
Yeah, which is still weird to me. I don't know why they did that when they're always so heavily against iron farms, and yet they're the easiest they've ever been.
Uh,
Oh, hang on. I'm just being assailed by a small bug. There we go.
All right, chat. Are you ready? Like, wait a minute. Let me find some music to play. I think I've got the Minecraft soundtrack actually.
Ugh,
I could play Minecraft music.
imagine.
Imagine. Um,
Did Will set his spawn point in the bed? Did you?
yes, I did.
Okay.
I did.
This bed around the corner.
Yes, the one around the corner, right next to
Okay.
the end chest.
The one that's the same color as the hair you used to have.
What? Where do they keep coming? Oh,
Spawner. You're standing on the spawner.
why? Why is that still there?
I didn't see a reason of getting rid of it. They can't deal damage to me.
All right. Well,
I was literally just getting mauled, and I'm still at full durability. That one's gonna knock you in.
Jesus.
That one had a plan.
Where are you? Okay. Here we go. Options, music. I've had the freaking sound down so far this entire time. All right, there we go. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah, this is swooping territory. This is utter swooping territory.
Oh, it's just in the middle of nowhere.
It's off the edge, down below the main landmass. So
Should I follow?
I should have gone in with a stone pick. Like I really should have gone in with a stone pick. Hang on. Let me grab my stone pickaxe and I will do the hard work here. Do me the favor and get rid of those guys. And while I'm working on this, could you be so kind as to, like, I don't know, grab up some more cobbled deep slate or something? Because I might need another pickaxe. I don't know.
That'll take me a minute, but I can do that, yep. Do you have the other materials for a pickaxe?
We've got plenty of wood.
Okay. And we'll see about getting some stone then.
Son of a...
Figures, the end of the season is the place where I finally find a granite vein.
Well, at least the platform didn't spawn out in the middle of nowhere for us.
Yeah, there's that.
Like it's in a relatively okay location. Not a perfect location, mind you, just relatively okay.
Okay, got 51 cobblestone. That should be enough for some extra pickaxes.
You certainly do blast through the material fast.
I mean, that was with my my yield module pick. That's for cracking ores. That
Yield module. What the hell is that?
it's my fortune-free mending pickaxe.
You've had a Fortune 3 mending pickaxe this entire time, and you never just...
It didn't occur to me, okay? There's an iron farm at spawn.
I am utterly baffled, lying. I'm just baffled. Well, this isn't gonna last. Oh, there goes my pick.
Do I need to follow?
I mean, I gotta off myself again, so...
Yeah, I see.
I had a score of 0 this time, though, so everything's alright.
Yeah, no loss.
Alright, grab my iron pick, because I don't think I'm going to ultimately need the stone pick, as it happens to be.
If you're getting armor on, does that mean we're going in for the fight now?
Yeah, like, I've done my best to secure the platform. It's not 100%, and we don't have a route to get up to the main platform yet, but we are... Wait a minute. Why did you give me a bucket with no water in it?
Because I crafted it down here.
It's no good without any water in it.
Hey.
Ah! God!
That would have been hilarious, though. I will say. You trying to MLG bucket and there's no water in it.
God, this fucking staircase again. Ah. Do you have water in your bucket?
Yes. Of course I do.
So, why didn't you put water in my bucket before giving it to me?
I think you can water your own bucket.
And
also, I gave you the bucket before I put water in mine.
Not a very courteous thing to do. Here, I bought you an entire automobile, but I didn't put any gasoline in it, and I'm 5 miles away from the nearest petrol station. Enjoy!
How many of the finest automobiles run on petrol?
Most of them, you know, still. Not everything is running on electric these days.
Didn't Lang say they dug through a water cave, just dig some walls? Yeah, if you want to flood the whole stronghold as well.
Well, do you really want to suggest that I do that? Because, it's sounding like a good idea right now.
I mean, the greater question is, I don't remember at what depth that cave was. And it's I'm pretty sure I used smooth stone to, like, dig my way through there. So, start guessing.
Oculus Storm, thank you very much for the cheer. I agree, them stairs would drive me nuts. Hey, guess what? Lying.
Yes.
I'm getting some agreement from chat here. Oh, my vertigo.
Just face one direction and was. Yeah, that's what I do. It's easy.
Can't do it that way, man. It's just...
Really?
I can't do it that way.
Huh.
I'm not wired in such a manner. Okay, get that
I mean,
off
going
of...
up it is infuriating, I'll give you that, but going down it is easy as far as I'm concerned.
I'm not gonna need
nice
my
little rhythm around your was keys.
Okay, don't need that. Are you wearing a bracelet?
Hmm? Yes.
Ah, for a minute there, huh. Okay, cool.
Yeah. This,
I thought it was
have you seen this skin since I've started wearing it?
to be honest, lying, no. Most
Huh.
people wear like Tev makes an enormous thing out of this where she's like, I take every opportunity to remove my armor so people can actually see the skin that I make. But most people don't do that, and as a result, it's just like, I have no fucking clue what you look like. You're always covered in armor. So, you know.
Yeah, that is kind of the unfortunate dichotomy. You can be safe or stylish, not both.
Exactly. Okay.
But yes, this is a pride bracelet. I also have my my cropped trousers. I also have my bust, which is a thing that wasn't in my skins for years. Okay, onwards to murder.
Assuming that we actually get through this. All right, I'll just let you do that whole thing. You got the materials for it.
Oh yeah, we're here.
Man, the end that I've been going to in on my own time, it's just been devoid of the Ender Dragon for so long at this point.
Whoops,
Okay.
Speak of the devil. You had to say it. You had to say it. Whoop, fireball.
Oh yeah, the dragon's breath. Forgot about that.
Strife Minecraft guide. Forgot about the dragon's breath.
I don't recall the dragon's breath being a thing whenever I made it way back when. I can't remember.
Come on, so close. There we go. And I even got some damage on her. And some more. Whoop, she is perching. Oh, right. Fire. I forgot I was staring at her face. The part where pain comes from. Yep, is there an end? Yep, there's an Enderman taking issue with me. Hang on. Be gone. Sir, do you mind? I'm a little busy with patricide here, or whatever it is. Regicide. Something.
Can't you bottle the breath up, or is that a mod only?
That's not a mod. That's how you get dragon's breath for making, like, lingering potions.
Really? I didn't know that. Ah, great. I may have angered an Endy boy.
I mean, same. You can keep them at bay with your water, but that's about it. There we go.
Holy crap, they hit like a fucking truck.
Oh yeah. Okay, she's going. One of the Endermen is climbing a ladder there.
Yeah, that was. Oh, well, there I go.
Well, not the void, at least.
Yeah, at least that's yeah. Ay, yay. Goddamn fucking Jeffs.
Let's have a portal down.
Where the hell was my shit?
Over near me.
Does not necessarily mean too much.
Inland. Yep, over here. I think she's angered some of her own subjects, actually, by the looks of it.
get my shit back on. I wasn't aware that iron was going to be such a poor choice. Like, I knew it wasn't going to be great, but I didn't know it was going to be this bad.
Oh, she's perching again. Okay. They are swiftly running out of crystals to break. Weep!
I don't even know what... Oh, there's a crystal up there. Okay.
Yeah, I think that's the last one, possibly. There we go. Weep! Oh, MLG bucket actually successful. Oh.
This is such an awkward fight because of the enders around here.
Oh yeah. It'd be nice if they had some cohesive action to be like just to make them useful in this.
Well, the dragon just got healed again.
There's still two left. Yeah, there are these ones that I can't even make out the top of.
I don't think I even have enough ladders to get to the top of one of these.
I'll give it a shot. That one's definitely gone. This one definitely isn't. Is that one? Yep, that one's still there.
Well,
dragon fire going up.
Like, I'm out of ladders, so...
You can use your bucket.
That doesn't help you get to the top of the tower.
Yes, it does. Pick it up and then move it up again. Oh, no word of a lie. This one is exactly exactly 64 blocks tall. Oh heck. Okay. If ever falling, thank you. Really? This late into the game, you're getting that?
What? What? Okay. It's fine. It's
okay,
fine.
The one you were climbing still has its crystal, I see. Oh, that's perching again. Off she goes.
I mean, oh right, I didn't bring my axe with me. I can't reclaim any of any of the ladders.
Oh well, great. Where's my water going? Let's see. Really, Endermen really do pack a wallop.
I mean, I'm trying to do this, but...
Okay, I retrieved my water.
God damn, is this ever fucking awkward. I fucking hate this. Oh my god, do I ever fucking hate this.
Are you scared? It's okay to be scared.
I really hate this water method. Oh my god, do I ever hate it.
I didn't say it was efficient.
I am telling you right now, as a man with acrophobia, this is the worst thing ever. Okay?
Yeah, it does sort of require that you constantly be looking back down, doesn't it?
Oh.
Well, I got your stuff, including your head.
Hello, Momo. How are you doing? Oh, God. You got my stuff, you said?
Yeah, I got your stuff.
Well, hold on to it. I gotta go back up to the top to try and grab up the rest of the stuff that I left
Oh,
behind up there.
I grabbed the stuff off the top as well.
Oh, okay, cool.
I was there when it exploded.
Anything that you could huck.
Yep.
Ow.
Boy, you're gonna want to
Ow.
grab that quick. Woof, woof, woof. Oh, hey. Lucky me, I got some dragon's breath.
Need a mint? God. Fucking...
No dragon in particular, just some dragon's breath.
I am now out of arrows as well, it would appear, so...
Well, they must have fallen down somewhere. Where? I know not. I have like 17 spare.
Okay, well, we're gonna do this the hard way then.
Oh, is she nesting again? Perching.
I don't have any of my food either.
I definitely gave you bread. But I can give you some more,
I
carrots.
ate all of the bread.
Okay, perching. Stay away from the face.
Oh, well, I should have done that. I really should have done that. I died again. God.
Whoop.
I'm having a good time. I'm having a good time.
Well, the good news is she doesn't appear to be regaining health at all anymore, so...
Which is important. That's a valuable part of the whole process.
Yep. It is now just a matter of attrition. And we respawn infinitely. So, you know, we have the advantage there. As long as we're staring up at the sky, we're probably not staring at Enderman. Nearly down to half. She's perching again. Whoop. Okay, off she goes.
Like
She's
this,
definitely got a fair few Endermen angry at her.
this is just like Strife watches lying solo the Ender Dragon.
No, don't sell yourself short. You're providing a very meaningful service.
Yes, I'm drawing firepower at best. I have turned into the heat-seeking missile dummy that you fire. God.
Well, you had every opportunity to get much better equipment. Whoop, she's turning back.
Fly through your own dragon's breath. Get a taste of your own medicine.
If we shoot her at just the right time, we can make her do that. Oh yeah, she's perching again. So close. Yes! We got it. Phew.
I'm about to motherfucking level up.
You don't say.
Woohoo! I'm level 55! 59! Oh man, you took the last of the experience and I didn't hit 60. Bullshit.
That was definitely harder than I remember it being. From the like 5 times I've done this. Never in this difficulty.
I think I've done it 3 times in total.
Ugh. Never forget Strife's sacrifice? Yeah. Like a pinata.
Oh, my word. Oh, jeez. Where did it go?
Over here. Got a torch? Or something? One egg.
The next generation. Oh, I didn't know that Star Trek was involved in this.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you know, they have to keep dragging out the decrew.
All right, well, now that I got my spoils... Whoop. Oh. My texture pack has broken the Minecraft logo.
Oh.
Yeah, it was meant for like version 119. So something changed. So Minecraft is just like the logo is utterly broken.
Oh no.
Oh my god. All right, I'm back.
Alright. I will say the end dragon fight has improved.
How so? What are you thinking?
Well, it having like the respawn mechanic is nice. It would be. I think it is very dated and could probably use a hefty overhaul. Like dragons aren't meant to just be big dumb brutes.
No, they're not.
And even then, big dumb brutes are smarter than the Ender Dragon.
Ugh. I mean, especially after they went through the trouble of adding the warden to the game, who isn't even a boss. Like, you're not intended to ever beat.
He's not counted as a boss. You're just not meant to fight him.
Mm-hmm.
He's just meant to be too powerful to fight. Not that stops players from trying.
So I love that I have my own head, and it says W Strife's head killed by W Strife.
Yes, I did see that. Strife was slain by Ender Dragon. Let's see. Strife was blown up by Strife.
Wait a minute. Okay.
I was right next to you when that happened.
Let me check this. Strife fell out the world. Strife fell out the world. Strife was slain by Ender Dragon. Strife was blown up by Strife. Strife was slain by Ender Dragon. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 deaths by me alone. Did you die at all?
No. Not once.
That's fantastic. That's fantastic. Oh, my word.
But if that makes you feel any better. 21 dips for me. In total.
Tev died once.
Mm-hmm.
The
Couldn't
end.
even tell you how.
The end. The final frontier. These are the voyagers of the starship Minecraft. Its continuing mission to explore brave new biomes, see our new villagers, and explore the villagers to bodily die where no one has died before.
Bodily die?
Oh, boldly die. Boldly die. I'm sorry.
I mean, you're right, but...
You can emotionally die. It's possible.
I guess that means you're the Grim of the End, then, actually, come to think of it. Because you're the first person to die in the end. which makes you the defender of everyone's spirit who dies there.
No, I don't want that responsibility.
Well, unfortunately, Strife, with great dying comes great responsibility.
No, absolutely not. I slap you with his egg.
Look, there it is, the responsibility, just as we were talking about it.
God. Right. Well, I mean, there you go. Thank you very much for the cheer there, Katie Rio. Oh, wait. Ugh, that was... Oh, God. That was less eventful than I thought.
Yeah, as I say, they haven't really changed it in decades, it feels like. And I feel like at some point, a enemy that realizes that you're out of ammunition, for instance, wouldn't keep perching to breathe fire on you statically. But
yeah, but then again, like, you have to have some way to beat the dragon even when you don't have arrows, you know?
Yeah.
Like, they've already got that step where it's like, oh, you're out of arrows? Well, you're screwed because you're not getting up those towers and destroying it safely, you know? So...
Yeah. All that, and I only ended up with 6 ender pearls.
Only 6 of them?
Only 6. I mean, in
I
fairness, I was aiming up most of the time, so unsurprising, really. Didn't even place me into chest.
and, and here we thought it would take 3 hours. Yeah, we did.
I mean,
Also,
it
thank
might
you.
have if we'd stopped to improve your gear.
Maybe. I mean, I was for certain that this was just going to be like an all out like death fest where we got flung off into the void and had to like redo everything over
Yeah, you
and
were
over.
you were being very cautious.
It's because that's the way I do the Ender Dragon fight all the time. Very cautious.
Yeah, there's you in your white and grey suit, and there's me looking like I spent a lot of money on a server.
All right,
Like
that's
like
that.
this straight up looks like pay to win kind of gear, doesn't it?
Yeah, it kind of does. I mean, just a little bit. At one point, they did remove the pillars that healed the dragon. Then they brought it back to expand the End Realm and allow you to respawn the dragon. Oh, because what did the Ender Dragon always have the pillars that healed it? I feel like that was an addition at a later point.
I'm pretty sure that they were always there, but you could just only kill the dragon once.
Oh no, it was the cages. It
Right?
was the
Yes, they
cages.
added the cages so that you had to climb up them. That's what they changed. But the cycle of like flying around, hurling fireballs at you, and then occasionally like perching in place, that was very much in there from the start.
Okay. Because I for some reason I don't remember Dragon's Breath.
I don't think it was used for lingering potions initially, but it was definitely there.
I could swear the Dragon's Breath didn't exist originally. So
But then, what would it do while it was in the air?
I don't know.
Just fly
I mean,
about, occasionally dive bomb you, I guess.
well, I did do a series a long time ago. I think the Dragon's Breath was in it then, but like I was way more into the whole. Let's be honest, I didn't really fight the Ender Dragon right now. You know, I was present for you fighting the Ender Dragon, but I seem to recall that a lot of the fight was literally just dealing with a lot of swooping. And I also like during the fight now, I did see the dragon hurling the same like they used the same crystal model on top of the pillars there, but like she was shooting those out for explosive shots as well.
Don't
So Dragon's Breath is not everything there, so
let's see. Ender Dragon no longer breaks barriers as of 1.8. Boss fight was revamped, similar to Legacy Console Edition in 1.9.
yeah, that's right. It was the situation where the original console build by J4 Studios, they took some liberties with it, and one of them was putting the cages around the crystals.
Yeah, and from what I'm seeing here, 1.9 was when it got a fireball during its attack. Whether it still had the attack before, I don't know, but there is mention in the log here of adding the fireball. They're late to turn on the power, which means something broke and I won't have power until Wednesday. Eli, I'm so sorry.
Yikes. Also, yuck. Hey, Momo, I want to just say thank you very much for raiding in earlier. You know, I hope that everybody who came along enjoyed watching my antics, you know, attempting to help with everything. You want that?
Hey,
You
somebody should
earned
have
it.
it, I guess.
You earned it more than I did. I just kind of like picked it up, you know. My
We'll
God.
see what other like scoreboard values I've got access to here. Nah, just depths and HP. Okay.
Oh my word. Well, this was unexpected. I mean, I'm amazed that you went through all of this without getting to the shulker boxes.
Well, the end is the end, so I want to save it for the end of the season. Let me see. One of my biggest numbers here. I have killed one Ender Dragon, never been killed by the Ender Dragon. An Iron Golem has killed me 3 times, but I've killed 6 of them.
You know what? Since we're doing it, since we're at this point, I'd like to see some of the stuff you built on this server because you were working on this, man.
Oh yeah, I've been here for a while. So, For that, we're gonna need to head back.
Let me grab up some provisions out of the chest. Including, I don't know, a boat or something, unless you plan on warping us around or something.
No, that'd be cheaty, wouldn't it?
Well, look who cares about cheating now.
Besides, I think our boats were just upstairs. Just gotta go up the spiral staircase.
Oh, God, again? I mean, if you hate me, just say so.
I don't hate you. I just enjoy Schadenfreude. There's a difference. Guessing you're now going to build a monument with your bust / head in the center. I mean, I'm pretty sure my bust is bigger than yours.
I mean, I don't think that there's much question about that. It's not that, you know, having a bust is anything wrong, but it's just, man, every single time I do any amount of, like, dressing up, I'm just like, my God. Oh, that's why you... Okay, you know what I just realized?
What?
The reason I can't do WASD on
Oh?
these stairs. Okay, so you know how you can play old video games and then you get stuck on their control scheme and you start remapping other games for it?
Yeah.
That's what happened with me between Morrowind and Oblivion, okay? In Morrowind and Oblivion, space was pick up. So you look at something, you pick something up, put it in your inventory.
See.
E
Right.
was the jump key.
Huh.
Minecraft is retooled every single time because I use E for jump, so I can't do that WASD thing for that express reason.
Huh.
Yeah, there you go. Where'd you go?
I was trying to find a bed, but we just passed over the edge of it. That's fine. That's fine.
Chat, let me know if the music is too loud. I don't know if it's deafening or anything.
Alright.
I don't see you. Oh, there you are.
I forgot there used to be the old like double smoothstone slab thing at the anvil places, but now it's it's the disenchanter.
It's a grindstone. It's not a disenchanter, but it does have the feature of disenchanting. So
Yes, same diff.
just letting you know that you're wrong. All right.
I love that I didn't change my like just to add insult to injury. I didn't change my music at like once during that whole dragon fight, so we've just had chill music the whole time on my stream.
Yeah, they definitely need to rework the Ender Dragon battle for that at the very least. All right.
Yeah.
I'm following you. I'm following you.
Right. Well, boats for 2-person.
Oh, well, okay.
Alright, 950, 180. Here we go.
Don't ask about what it is that's poking you. Yeah, don't ask.
I mean, it looks like an axe, so I think it'll be fine.
Guessing you're now gonna build a monument with your head at this. Oh, yeah. Music? Yeah, I mean, if you can't hear the music, I'll be amazed. I do have music playing though. Like it's at its quiet phase at the moment.
I know it achieved no real benefit, but I miss being able to like sprint in a boat. Because at least like the FOV made me feel like I was going faster. If nothing else. This is gonna feel glacial in a minute, let me tell you. Is that a sword in your pocket? Are you happy to see me? No, with Strife, it's really more like a child's dagger.
Listen, I like. It's a beepy deepy. Yeah, exactly. There you go.
Sure is. Okay, we are headed southwest. That is the major direction to get to mine.
Oh my word.
We sent the world gen is vanilla, but it's set to large biomes. So it turns out large means really large.
That is That is different. I'm not going to say that there's anything
It,
wrong with that, though.
it took me several kilometers to find a single skulk biome.
So here's a question that I have. Why do you think it is that we say kilometer instead of kilometer? Because we don't like.
It's kind of interchangeable for me. I'm weird. So.
I mean, it's just so curious because it's like we don't say kilogram, or something like that. It's always kilogram,
Kilogram occasionally.
Yeah, so
Just
like
kilos, I guess.
but it's like there's no chewing or like squishing of the word, if you will, when it comes to the other metrics. It just.
Well, my particular style of speech was heavily influenced by watching Canadian sketch comedians when I was like young to a teenager. So
Yeah, and Canadians are a little bit like American light, so. I mean, whether you like it or not, there's definite cultural rub off there. So.
yeah. Just as a consequence, my verbiage has a tendency to be a bit of a mix, based on whatever sounds best in the given context. Alright, we're gonna be landbound in a hot second.
Okie dokie. Ah, yes, the bajillion punches.
Yeah. A single blow with a sword, or 15 smaller punches. Maybe if you just like shift right clicked, it would also pick up. That'd be nice. Oh, now the rain stops. Sure.
This reminds me. Have you ever given Vintage Story a shot?
I haven't. No. The visual style of it is familiar, but doesn't quite grab me.
Okay.
Because it kind of looks like some of the problems I've had with certain texture packs in the past. Like,
Have you ever seen a game like you know the mod Terra Firma Craft?
Yes, I remember that distinctly. That was very popular when I started modding, in fact.
Same devs. It's an entirely standalone game from those devs. So it's Minecraft with seasons and stuff. So I'm not gonna say that it's the best
I've
thing
definitely
ever.
added stuff like that in the past, but it's so hard to cram into Minecraft itself.
I'm not gonna say that it's the best thing ever, but it's different and it is fun. I somehow lost you. Lying?
Over here. To your left. To your right. Behind you. Every direction you haven't gone. There you are.
The ease by which I could just freaking lose you.
Yeah, it's just like when my mum used to take me to the supermarket.
I mean, do you... What about in, like, department stores with the big circular coat racks? And you could, like, go into the middle of them and vanish?
Oof.
I did that. I did a lot of that. Again, don't ask what's poking you.
It's the same thing every time.
Listen, just... don't ask about whether or not we're hot dogging, alright?
Uh-huh. Lord. Things I put up with.
I don't know.
Right, here's our first step.
Every time.
Every time.
Every time. Oh, broken portal.
Oh, and just in time to see it going, actually. Yay.
Oh, well, this is a much more sophisticated version of the,
So, this is an automated kelp farm.
It's a lot more sophisticated than the one that I ever build.
Yeah. And then, underneath is a smelting system. So, it cooks it cooks all of the kelp, and then it comes up here to be crafted into dried kelp and fed back into the system.
What's your default, material, fuel?
Kelp.
So you're using kelp to smelt the kelp.
Yeah, because every single dried kelp block smelts 20 items, which makes it basically second
It
only to a bucket of lava.
Yes, yes. I think in so far as like fully automatable material goes, kelp is the most efficient.
Hmm. And you get
Like,
it so early on as well. It's bizarre.
wait, what is hot dogging? Should I explain this?
Um, explain it to them like they're 5. How's that?
So, if you're an adult, hopefully you'll get the innuendos that are packed into this. You take a hot dog bun, which has two sides to it. So you take two buns, and you take the long, oh my god, that's a.
It's the fox.
And you take the long hot dog, and you put it between the buns. Does this make sense? My god. Look at that
1 to 1.
undercarriage.
Oh yeah. Perfect for scritches.
How do you get into this thing?
Like that.
Ow.
There
That
you go.
is
Stylish.
creative.
No, perfectly survival. And here we have the extra dimensional cabin.
My god.
Which at some point I did think of just having it like dead drop you and then shove you into a portals, but yeah. And you've never been to the Nether. Okay.
What did you expect of me? I mean, at least I'm not living in the Nether by like I'm not living in a wooden house in the Nether, okay?
Yeah, that does come to be a problem eventually, yes. Every so often. This is my storage room. I didn't manage to get around to finishing the roof
Did
of
you
it.
build on top of the roof?
Yes.
Okay, okay. So you
So basically
utterly...
nothing spawns here, but counterpoint, everything spawns here.
Oh, that's a long way down.
Yeah, I have to spawn proof everything up here, or else I end up with mobs just wandering around. But this is not where most of my stuff is.
Uh-huh. Ow! God!
I went 8 kilometers to get a skulk sensor just to make that work. It was ridiculous. So here we have my food, here we have my sheep, here we have my potion maker, here we have all of my storage.
That is one big diamond farm.
Well, emerald farm.
No. This is a diamond-shaped farm.
True that. The very weary iron golems that spawn here and occasionally just try to murder any endermen that teleport.
And
Yeah,
you've
most
got
of
a...
this is dirt simple.
Wait a minute. Is this portal over... What is this for?
That was just for when I was moving villages way back when.
Ay. Okay, so wait a minute. Over here, you got a ladder down through the bedrock. How did you remove the bedrock?
With TNT. And very carefully.
But TNT doesn't destroy bedrock.
Not usually, no. But if you detonate a piston right as it's trying to extend, then it erases the bedrock.
Okay, then. Well...
But you have to be, like, frame perfect to do that.
How long did that take you? Multiple attempts?
Yeah, 2 or 3, I think.
Okay, so your sheep farm is exactly what I would expect it to be. I built one of these before.
Oh yeah, it's dirt simple, never needs improvement.
Wait a minute, what am I looking at here?
That is a hopper. That's a hopper minecart shoved into the grass block, so it can pick things up through it.
Okay. I just used the automated like roundabout cart because I built like an entire row of these things. So
yeah, I know what you mean. Let's see. The most recent addition, I believe, is the villagers over here, who I have not as yet actually bothered to put into a more comfortable homestead. So this is where they are.
what's up there, bro?
Yep. Got protection 4, got mending for 10 emeralds over here.
Sharpness, man, you got everything.
Yeah. And I only had to completely deplete about 3 different villages to do it.
So a 10 emerald mending, was that just luck of the draw for you? Did you have to keep working on that?
Oh, I had to work for that, but that was the first one I got. So,
Really? Wow.
everyone else came after that. So he's the eldest one. He was just locked in the first village I found, pretty much.
And I can see that they're all like frost villagers too.
Yeah.
Oh hey, the Nether music is playing. How appropriate.
Yeah. Nice. Don't think Crimson or Warped would burn. Yeah, but they weren't really the aesthetic for this build, so...
That's,
yeah.
I mean, Crimson and Warped Wood are my current, like, massive challenge on my own world. Because I built the enormous warehouse, and I'm like, well, I built the warehouse, I should probably actually fill this thing up with materials for future building projects. So just, do you know how hard it is to manually gather that much Crimson or Warped Wood?
Yes, yes I do. In fact, you may notice there are some crimson leaves hanging from underside of the cabin.
Oh, well, what do you know?
Yeah.
Like, I can respect what you've done here, but God, like, I built aesthetics first, you know?
Yeah,
So...
yeah, for whatever reason, every single season I play, I have a big grand vision of what I want the aesthetics to be, and then my brain is like, okay, so I need to do X, Y, and Z to have the materials to do that. And everything ends up a mess.
Yep. Sounds pretty immediate. Hey.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. A spot for Strife.
I mean, it fits.
Along with all of my other conquests, I see, yes.
It fit. Oh, lies. Conquest indeed. Oh, phew, my.
Okay. Down the hole.
Have you ever gone ham with note blocks in this game?
I haven't, no.
I mean, do you have musical talents in any capacity, or is that like something you've never really... Oh,
I can sing, that's it.
I do not have any gold.
There's one of my chests that will probably have some gold armor or something for you.
Up here?
Yep.
Okay.
Let me see what I can find you. You know, some visitor's slippers or something.
Yeah, sure. I personally like to wear a
yeah.
gold helmet. That's usually what I ended up doing. But I'm fine with slippers if you want. Like, it doesn't really matter. I find it particularly interesting that it's like, no, everybody handles this differently, and it's usually the boots or the hat, and I go for the hat. So.
Well, I tend to like my favorite outfit is diamond boots and helmet, in Minecraft at least. But you know, one way or the other.
So wait, you walk around naked all the time?
Well, there's the skin. And this is the highway.
Yep, I know how these are built. I've never done it. Oh, right. Get into the boat with you. Right.
Yes.
I don't...
It's not spawn proof, which is maybe one of the big negatives of me building this whole thing, but it is also yonkers long. So as soon as we get past these guys, at least we'll be golden. If they will let us past. Hello, guys, come on. This is a far affair. Come on.
This is the reason why I do not do ice highways in the Nether. Ow. Ow.
Oh right, yeah, I can just kill you, can't I? Right. Do you have a boat? Grand.
Woohoo! Woo!
Well, goodbye.
Woo! It's so fucking fast.
Oh yeah, this isn't even as fast as it can be.
Fuck! My face.
You hit the corner, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. Oh, ow.
If you line it with buttons or levers, it would discourage. Yeah, but I think you're underestimating just how long this road is.
Oh my god, chat, this is a really long road.
Oh yeah.
I'm going super fast. I cannot believe I... Jeez.
Yeah, I have the coordinates HUD on, so I can just see how quickly the numbers move. Guessing you found the end.
Not really, but I mean... I'm not in the end. I'm just saying.
Right. Okay. So down this way, and just off to the right, we have one of the weirder little sites that I've put together. It's not as like high efficiency as I'd like it to be, but
Plaptown.
yep, there's a reason for that.
Scenic Plaptown. Okay.
That will make more sense in a hot second.
Did you go through this other portal? Like, where are you?
Back at the end of the road. The Never Highway should take notes. Yeah.
No, my nether highway does not need notes taking from freaking...
Yep, subspace bubble. That's how far that's how long that road is.
Was this just to get that achievement?
No. this was just to get to where I was digging. Which just happens to be next to a swamp.
Oh my god, this is absurdly slow now.
Yeah! You really feel the difference.
Oh my god.
Boats, the fastest mode of transportation, anywhere but where they're supposed to be. It's like I know now why they were like offering up penguins as an option to make boats more useful in water, but dolphins already do that, no one uses it. Right. Up the ladder.
Is that a mushroom farm?
Nope. It is just filled with mushrooms.
Oh, is this your iron farm?
Nope, that's its spawn. And it was much, much easier to build, let me tell you.
Jeebus freaking creepers.
Nope, still wrong. That is not for creepers.
Yay.
There you go. This is a slime farm.
Oh, this is a slime chunk. They spawn above you, basically. No?
Nope. Not a slime chunk, just a swamp. Just any old swamp will do.
How does this work?
We are positioned up here because it means that pretty much only the area of the farm itself is like available for mobs to spawn in.
Okay.
And then the very specific mechanics of slimes in swamps is that they will spawn between light levels 0 to 7, depending on what phase of the moon it is. Whereas everything else now only spawns at light level 0.
Yes.
So previously like completely worthless, but now actually very useful, is that brown mushrooms specifically emit a light level of 1.
Oh.
So in a swamp, if you have a pad like that full of brown mushrooms, the only things that can spawn are slimes.
I thought that the mushrooms would take up the space of the block a little bit, like putting a button on it and invalidate spawns on that block because it's already taken up.
Surprisingly, no. I thought of that one. So what we have down there is we have an iron golem who is in a position that is purely able to actually just see any slimes that spawn, and because it's circle, slimes can only spawn within a range where they will aggro on the golem.
Okay.
So they see the golem aggro, they start hopping their way over, they fall into that pit, and they get flushed into the nether, where they no longer count towards the server's spawn limit.
Okay, so they get flushed into the nether. While they're sitting in the nether, the game counts them up.
Just forgets they don't exist, pretty much.
Yeah, they basically get popped into like, I guess you could say side loaded or something. Not quite the right way to put it, but they're in the nether.
They're in memory, but they're not loaded, so the server still keeps trying to spawn.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
So
you end up with way more slimes than the server would normally let you have.
And then you just pop over into the nether and you slash them all with your sword or something?
Yeah, the ones that are left anyways.
Okay.
Because, of course, when slimes when any mob is sufficiently compacted in, I think it's like 24 mobs, they start to take entity cramming damage.
Yes.
When slimes die, they split into more slimes.
Oh, dear God.
So you do end up with mob cramming number of slimes left over, but they're always like the smallest possible slime
Like,
because everything else just gets ground down, pretty much.
I mean, one of the things in the game that's like really efficient to farm whenever you're working with villagers, you know, as long as you're not talking about passively farming, there are is rabbits. You can farm rabbits for the hide and the meat for trading, and I have discovered in that process that you can actually put too many rabbits together in a single area, and it results in other people disconnecting. Like, it overloads the game. So I'm surprised that slimes don't do that. Maybe it's because they're way more simple. They're only, you know, like 6-sided each. Yeah, I can see them.
Yeah, it's not really the problem with it. The main thing is that the slimes in the Nether, as far as the server is concerned, don't exist. So they don't. It doesn't send data to anybody. Nobody's there to see it happening. That kind of thing.
Well, I'm more referring.
They just get immediately unloaded.
I'm more referring to the part where, like, people, like, I had this happen on my server where Tev tried to approach the area where the rabbit farming was happening, and immediately she would crash out of the game, and it would crash the server as a result.
Yeah, that's when you have way too many mobs loaded. But because the slimes compress themselves down to within mob cap limits, it's fine. Very simple. This is possibly
how do they compress down? Like, I don't understand that.
Because they murder each other until there's only 24 aside.
Huh.
And then it's trivial, pretty much.
And it doesn't.
I've made big mob farms before that have lagged the entire server, and this one is honestly nothing.
The hilarious thing is that in the snapshots, Mojang briefly added commands that would do the exact things that crabs/penguins would have done, changing blocks range, changing vehicle speed, but have removed those commands in recent snapshots. Really?
Yeah, there has been an attribute modifier for block reach for years, and that's just what the crab claw was supposed to do.
Huh. It's a shame because the crab claw sounded really fucking cool.
Armadillo still made more sense to me, but
I don't care. I don't give a plug nickel about having dogs in this game. So, like, you couldn't have chosen something more pointless to me. So.
So,
yes.
This particular farm, let's see, in my stats, I have slain 1,889 slimes this season.
That's a lot. That is a lot.
It's not even the most I've gotten out of a slime farm like this. I built this twice this past year.
Oh, hey, this like death board over on the side. Could we get it removed? Thank you. Chat, just as a reminder, today was another day where I uploaded a new pic, so if you're interested in that, you can go ahead and use commands and whatnot. All right.
So yeah, more or less, I just like hang out up there, and then I get a whole ton of slime balls, and I can get a bunch of XP from all these slimes that haven't managed to die.
Wolf AI is still stupid enough to walk into lava. No amount of armor can fix stupid. Yeah, this is true.
I mean, if Mojang wants better AI in their game, hit me up. I've been coding it for years.
You never know. You know, you could come out with a hit mod, and they may hire you. So.
Oh, you mean like various oddities, or possibly tricksy foxes?
Yeah. I'm just saying. You know, keep plugging away at it. You never know. You love the baubles. Well, I'm glad that you're enjoying the view. So.
Okay, over side of this lake is my mine, but we'll have a look at what Plaptown managed to accumulate in the few minutes we were hanging out there.
Oh my god, 41 minutes ago. 41 minutes ago, Katie Rio redeemed an accent.
Oh no, which
Irish.
accent? Oh
Irish.
no. Oh,
jeez.
It had to be Irish while I'm here. Of course.
What, do you have Irish blood in you?
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Irish.
I didn't know you were half Irish.
Yeah. You can hear why this is called Plaptown now.
Plap, plap.
Yeah, we didn't leave it running for very long, so there are still some larger slimes, but if you run it for long enough, it is purely size 1. Teeny slimes. And that's why I have, like, 9 different slime heads.
Holy moly.
Yeah.
Like, this is such a pain in the butt to deal with without an enchanted sword.
Oh yeah. Hang on, you can use this one if you like. Oh, now I regret not naming that patreon.com/lying. Oh well.
Alright, come here, you little bastards. Hot tourist destination.
Stick an iron golem in there, it will die. Is the next thing. It will die completely and very quickly. Like, the reason that the slimes are so small is entity cramming. So if we stick an iron golem in there, the only thing that doesn't duplicate when it dies, the iron golem will just die.
Alright, let me get into the boat with you. And,
Oh, right, yes. Mine.
Ah, yes, okay. I need to get myself a refill on coffee.
Alright.
So, let's get to a safe spot or something.
I mean, my mind is fairly safe.
You can say that, but I don't know.
It'll be
You
fine.
program. I don't think that the mind of a programmer is a safe space ever. I know too many
Look,
programmers.
just because so many of us are trans and furries does not mean that we're dangerous.
That's not the concern. You all are just weird people, okay? You can make sense of the weirdest junk.
Alright, that's this is the biome where I got the ice for the highway. It'd be faster if
saying
I'd
you
made it out of
didn't-
blue ice, but
Are you saying that you didn't
I didn't make an ice farm in this, no.
you didn't make an ice farm? Is it possible to automate an ice farm? I don't think it is.
Yes, it is.
How exactly are you supposed to automate an ice farm?
Well, the hard part is making the slime block flying machines that make sure that you have the most possible ice in storage. The easier part is making the TNT machine that destroys it, so you can actually pick it up.
Oh, that's right. TNT basically still touches stuff now. I
Pretty
keep
much,
forgetting
yeah.
that.
So this is my mines, with the sign posted of what ore is at what level now.
I mean, you could always use that tooltip thing that I made.
Tooltip thing that you made?
It's an infographic. Like
So it's like,
I made it. I posted it on Twitter in both like horizontal and vertical format. I also put it on my YouTube. Like I can send it to you if you want.
that'd be useful.
It's
Yeah, this is-
helpful.
This is where all my diamonds have come from.
Okay, yeah, pretty standard mine operation down here. Something I recognize.
Oh yeah, fairly long. spent a good while here.
A little bit more a little bit different from what the way I would do it. But what this was your diamond operation that you were looking for?
Yep, that's diamonds. I have iron here as well. Not as much gold as you might think, but the way that it works is that those are the levels where the ores spawn most commonly, not exclusively. So occasionally I get other
Yes.
things as well.
Ah, yes.
Does Lang
you're
hang around on our coding humor Reddit? I have not touched Reddit in many a year, and it's better for my health that way.
Everybody treats social media in a different way. For me, I use Reddit specifically to just look at the best of the best on the top of whatever you want to call it. And I stop there, and I pretty much never comment either. And it's better that way. Are you still going up, or did you stop
No.
somewhere?
I stopped below you. I read Twitter and Blue Sky and Facebook, and
God,
yeah,
Facebook.
I probably should read those less, honestly.
I gave up on Facebook ages ago, and my life is better for it.
Oh, my family's there, so if I want to know what they're doing, and indeed if they're still alive, then I have to stick around a bit, at least somewhat.
I live my life better whenever I don't know if anyone who I've known in my life is alive or dead.
Hmm.
And that's not to be misinterpreted as me like not wanting to know what's going on in their lives. That's just me realizing I don't need to know more about you than I already know about you.
Hmm. Right. This is probably the simplest and dirtiest thing I've made on this server this season. It's just a skeleton farm.
Is it now?
With a single mob spawner. Hey. No, down you go.
He's fighting it.
Yep, there we go. his mate helped him out. This is where I got all my arrows until I had infinity on this bow, so... Yeah.
Alright, I am going to, I'm gonna get myself away from the soundy sounds. Assuming that I can actually remember where the exit for this is?
It's around the corner, Strife.
Excuse me, I don't know what your construction looks like.
You came this way 5 seconds ago.
Yeah, and I've seen so much that I am not remembering any of it. Okay. Alright, cool. This is a reasonably safe location. I am gonna step away for a brief moment, and get myself some coffee. And probably use the necessities. So, should I put people out to music, or do you want to just continue talking?
I don't mind.
Okay, cool. It's all you then.
Okay, chat, so how would you like Strife to die? We can get TNT, we can find a warden.
I heard that.
Never mind. Never mind. Get coffee, have blue sky, and let's roast Strife over a spit. He's read it for Florida man memes for my own sick humor. I use Twitter to know who wants me dead most in the world at this particular moment in time, and honestly, that's maybe something I could do about. In the Fox Den, we did recently get a hand-me-down tablet that we've been keeping in the kitchen, and I have purposefully avoided putting any social media on it, which has the very nice effect of there is a room in the house that I can go to where I cannot be touched by anything happening on Twitter, which, so good for my sense of well-being. Let me tell you. Anyways, chat, if you want to see what I'm doing while Strife is offline at the moment, head over to twitch.tv/lyinginbedmon. We don't want you to die. We want you to live and torment Strife. Yeah, this is where I got all of the packed ice for building the Never Highway. It would be fastest if I had it going with blue ice, but blue ice is 9 times as dense as packed ice. So unless you build a farm for it, it generally runs out way sooner than you'd like. So yeah, although that said, one of the fun things about digging things out... Hello, Madeline, good to see you. One of the fun things about digging these out is I also managed to find this sunken ship embedded in the ice. Which was perfect because I was really digging into the terror at that time. So, yeah. Gotta find this. Hello, Eli. Good to see you in my chat. Cool. Yeah. Big ol' ship. I do like these editions. These are a nice thing to find. Except that they kind of imply that there's more civilization in Minecraft than there actually is. But they would need to hire me and pay me well for me to implement that, let me tell you. Non-trivial to implement civilization management into a block game like this. Ugh. But yeah, this has just been my mines. There's not too much going on with them, it's just here's the best depth to dig and then just a rotes pattern of 1 torch per chunk along a tunnel. Job done. Pretty much. Very easy. The slime farm I have built on another server called World of Madness, which occasionally has shown up on my Thursday streams. That one has actual, like, full proper handling for receiving and, like, harvesting all the slime balls, so I think that one has an actual storage silo attached to it. And that I think I've gotten, like, 10 times as many slime balls as I have on this server. But, you know, I can only AFK in so many places at once. But, oof. Yeah, just a cozy little cabin, for the most part. Yeah, my plan for the season was to have my little interdimensional cabin on the back of the Fox, and if there was anywhere else I needed to be, then I would build like a Raven or some such, and have a little like porta potty or something on the back of that as like here's the mobile home equivalent of the giant fox. My aesthetic for the season essentially was like I'm my character here is an old god. There's nobody worshipping me anymore, so I'm effectively just like a folk myth now. And what better a Baba Yaga kind of aesthetic for me than to have a cabin on the back of a giant fox? That fits to me. We never did come up with a name for the fox. We've just been calling it Foxo and all sorts. Just meh. That's fine. I think in some stories it's better to not have a name than to have a name. In some, I guess. Ooh, I'm gonna treat. What am I getting? Let's see here. Yep. Ooh, a Twix. Thank you very much, Madeline. We do also have, while you're here, I guess, we do have a donation goal going on down here. What is going on right now, especially like this past week, essentially, I have been putting in to get my name legally changed, and that by itself was a hefty chunk of change. But I did that because I also need to get a passport, because I need a form of valid legal identification in order to vote in my country now. This is a recent change, and I figured it'd probably be a good idea to get my name changed first, so I don't have to buy a second passport after that. But passports themselves are not cheap either. So, hence that. That's what it means. I think Yips should vote. A passport will also be valuable in the event that the upcoming general election this year goes very south, which, despite all reason, it's still quite kind of likely to do, in which case I will need that passport to flee the country. Although how I do that is probably going to require another donation call after that one. But oh well. Such is the way of things, unfortunately. But other than that, if you want slightly happier reasons to give your money, I do also have a GoFundMe running, which supplies my medication, which should be free. It would be free. But unfortunately, the NHS has been grossly underfunded, and especially the section that deals with my medication. So, my specific medication, in fact. So hence, I pay through the nose for it on the grey market. Lord, I described that to somebody last night, and they were like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry, I feel so bad, your life is terrible," and it's just like, yeah, but it has been for like 10 years. Like, if I was to be upset about it all, like all of the time, I would get nothing done. So it's like, yeah, it's bad, but I can't change it right now. Change my donation to yearly, which means an extra 200 Australians coming shortly. I did see that. Thank you very much, Soul. The notification I got was in pounds sterling, so that was a bit of a blinding thing to see. But yes, I did get that update. Cool. How long is it? Oh, there we go. I was just about to say, how long does it take you to get coffee?
No, I had to like take medication and use the bathroom and stuff.
Right.
Oh wait, yeah.
So the last thing I built on the server is the iron farm. Beyond
That's odd.
that,
I figured that the iron farm would be the first thing that you would bother with.
Well, it's the last thing I haven't shown you. So, you know, it's the last thing on my tour. But after that, we can try and get some wither skulls.
One moment. Where is the freaking voice chat. Here we go. Let me drop something for you here.
Ooh.
This is the infographic that I made.
Ah, interesting.
Some time ago. That would be potentially useful for you, you know?
Possibly, yeah. Because Lord knows I'm always checking some Listly kind of website or another.
And if that's not enough, let me give you this version as well, because saving it to your phone and looking at that when you're on the computer is a frequent thing you do.
I mean, I have 3 monitors, Strife.
I mean, I've got 3 monitors too, and I still check shit on my phone, you know?
3 monitors, a phone, 2 computers, a tablet. I've got options.
Okay, I get it. You're flaunting right now.
I have precious little to flaunt, sir. I will take the opportunity where available.
Jeez, I didn't expect that type of a penis joke, but cool. What's wrong? Hello? Lying?
Yep.
Lying?
You coming up or what?
I'm climbing the ladder.
Okay.
Did I cross a line with that joke?
Oh no.
You sure?
No. You'll see what I mean in a moment.
Why would you do this to me? What have I done to you?
That's a bold statement from what you just said.
Oh, come on. I'm constantly putting out penis jokes.
Yeah, you're not wrong there.
I never stop.
It's fine. No matter our relative dick measurements, my bust is still bigger than yours.
I'm not gonna argue with that. Like, it would be entirely inappropriate of me to even attempt.
In fact, I'm willing to bet my butt measurement is bigger than yours.
You know, that's something that, for some reason, the minute you say it out loud, I'm like, I kind of want to grab a tape measure and find out now.
Want to take bets on lying sticking the Wither on Strife? I mean, we can. Do you want to try and fight the Wither?
No, absolutely not. Ow, ow.
Yeah, the system wasn't necessarily made for 2 people.
Yeah, I'm starting to see that lying. I mean, just maybe. Yes, absolutely, yes. Wait, Katie Rio, what are you saying yes to? The
measurements.
But okay, that's what I thought. God, why do I see erotic death as a statement here?
They were like answering how I should kill you.
Erotic death. Oh my God. Jeez. Chat, please. Stop being so thirsty.
Lying will have to post some pics like Stripes pics. Look, I'm not opening an OnlyFans just yet. I may be economically destitute, but I'm not that low yet.
Hey now. I can hear that backhand coming for me from a mile away the way you stated that, alright?
Do you have an OnlyFans?
No, I don't.
And don't worry about it. Do I have a spare boat? Yes, I do. Okay. Let's head to spawn. Assuming I remember the coordinates of it.
Fuck.
Mind the button on the left.
Button. Oh God, that is out of the way to reach.
You're not wrong. It's a maintenance hatch. It wasn't built for it wasn't built to be perfect. There we go. Skulk sensor is so convenient, though. Yes, the measurements, and yes, the Wither. Okay.
So much interest in my measurements.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say that you're wrong to, but dude, just be happy with the fleshy pictures I published. You don't need numbers.
there's that, but there's also like some amount of personal investment for each of them, in that they have to sink points into you doing squats.
Which they
So
haven't been able to do for 3 weeks now.
yeah, what's up with that?
Man, like, I gotta go back to the doctor that the company sent me to tomorrow, and I'm pretty damn well certain that what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have to go see my own doctor at this point, because I should. Well, the guy went and shoved me, like, he wrote 2 scripts for me and shoved me out the door before I could finish writing down my medical history. Okay? So it's like, oh yeah, you're doing a great job here. So, and, you know, a doctor that a company sends you to is obviously, like, they've got an incentive to not really acknowledge the full problem
Yeah,
for the benefit of the
definitely.
doctor. So, like, I'm gonna see what this guy's, and it, you know, I was in such a state whenever I went. It did not occur to me that he didn't explain what the fuck was going on with my back. He didn't tell me anything, you know? He just wrote the script and shoved me out the door. Of course, I showed up a half hour before they were due to close, you know?
Yeah, that probably doesn't help too much.
So, you know, whatever the rhyme or the reason was, I'm not convinced by the treatment that I got. Not that I would call it treatment, but for all I know, it's something bigger that's happening to me, you know, that it's just the first sign of or whatever. Who the hell knows? So,
Passage of time, steadily catching up with you.
well, I mean, I was perfectly healthy until one day my guts started to really just rip me up, and it turned out I had Crohn's disease. So,
True. Right, we should be near spawn, I think.
I got fingers crossed that it's not a similar scenario with a new illness, but who the hell knows, you know?
Yeah. Yep, that's spawn right there. Alright, this is the iron farm.
So is this the end of it?
Oh yeah, this is the last thing I've built, at least.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Wow, this is a stripped down iron farm.
Oh yeah, that's all you need, really. Like,
I expected you to like
we got plenty of
pump
iron
it-
in here.
I expected you to like pump it up into like a huge system or something.
Well,
you know?
when you have it as just sitting at spawn, and especially when you're more or less the only person who logs in.
Wait a minute. Lying. What the fuck is this?
Water elevator?
Why is there a water elevator here?
Because you can't build them in the Nether.
And you can't build them over near the big fortress thing either?
Near the stronghold? I had more than a
Yeah.
week to build this.
Are you telling me that you need more than a week to build a little bit of a water elevator?
I'll, like, barely even need to use these lifts at all, so it wasn't really a huge concern.
Lying storage. God.
There we go. So yeah, once you just a simple-ish iron farm, it's just left inside, just left and mostly forgotten about in the spawn chunks. Job done. Like I remember when these used to be much harder to build, much more convoluted, and that is literally all that I need to do. It's solid state and everything.
What was it? Because, like, I've seen this design, and I've seen the last design before this, I think. That was more difficult to make. Man. How convoluted are we talking that they used to be?
It used to involve rails and just rolling the zombie around to individually spook the different villagers and all sorts, and you had to make sure you had a village object be like plonked into existence based on how the villagers and their work sites and their beds are all plushed together, and it was a massive pain in the neck.
Sounds like it.
It's just having 3 villagers in a position where they can see a zombie occasionally. Like, it's really simple. That's kind of what I meant when I say I don't know why they made iron fortunable when they are so heavily against iron farms, and yet they've only gotten simpler.
I think the entire idea behind it is that iron is it's a commodity that you need a lot of.
Mm.
And not everybody is going to go out and build a farm. Like, not everybody has the desire to build one of these, you know? Personally, I know how to build one of these things, but I just don't like the prospect of it because I think it takes a lot of the... It takes the some of the drive out of needing to actually do half of the game's name, you know?
Yeah. Of course, now we have auto crafters coming up, so we're not going to be doing the crafting either.
Arguably, that is a...
We can debate whether or not that is a great game design decision, but I don't know. We'll see.
Honestly, the inclusion of the autocrafter is something that very much so caught me off guard. There's a lot of things that they've done. A lot of it surrounding the operability of Redstone, where I'm like, okay, it makes sense to continuously add additional things that do Redstone, like the target block and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know? But when your Redstone blocks start doing things that just completely replace an entire operation that only players could do originally, it's like, wait, what? Huh?
Yeah.
I'm
the addition of the copper bulb and the way it works like a T flip-flop.
Yes.
That annoys me personally, because T flip-flops have been like a major that they're a major like circuit that a lot of people have spent years making better inside of Minecraft. And now it's just a single block that just does it. And for me, like knowing, okay, here's what I need my system to do. How do I make it do that? And each individual discrete step in that is the fun, as it is when it comes to redstone wiring. Like, I love that problem solving, that applications of it. And now that's just one of those oldest problems is now just a single button.
I mean, I totally get that. And at the same time, seeing as how I don't do those types of redstone systems, I look at it and I'm like, cool, I have a new fucking light source. I like this. That's nice.
I think what might have happened is they added it for it's meant to be part of the adventure dungeons, and they probably added it there, and then they tried to think of how to make it work the way they wanted it to, and then they just boiled it down to a single block, and then they just released it to the wild after that because why not? Players will grab them anyways.
To a certain degree, you think that it's the result of just like
I think they built
intended.
it for a purpose, and that purpose is not necessarily good for the rest of the game, but
Yes.
because it's in the game, it will naturally end up in the rest of the game.
Well,
It's like how the Warden was designed to be not something you fight because it will outright kill you, but
Yes.
because they made it killable,
People
players
will
naturally figured out how. And they figured out
and-
how to put the Warden everywhere they need it to be to murder somebody else.
God.
I haven't found any kind of ancient forests, ancient city, so we have no wardens on the server, to my knowledge.
Oh, well, there's one right beneath where Tev and I settled. Yeah.
Shall we?
I don't remember where we made base.
Didn't you start there? Didn't you start the stream there?
Yeah, I did start the stream there, but I don't have the coordinates of it.
Huh. Well, unfortunately, that's not a thing I can retrieve with command cheatiness or anything.
Hang on, let me check my my screenshot folder. I might have the coordinates there.
Ooh. It took me like 8 kilometers just to find a skulk sensor, so... Whole city under your base staff. Wow. Wow.
Wow. Okay, where are the screenshots with dates?
I suppose
on them?
we could just have Tev log in and tell us her coordinates.
Yeah, but I don't think she has the build of Minecraft available that the server runs.
I
Oh yeah,
see.
sure enough, I've got it.
I do and can? Okay, yep, Tev can do it. Tev, wanna fight the warden?
All right, those should be the XZ coordinates. There we go. Bleh.
Okie doke. Yeah, we can head there. That won't be too far.
I'll let you do the navigating. Are we going to be joined by a Tevela by the end of the stream? Or before the end of the stream? Don't you mean XZ? Rio? Rio? What the fuck you think you're doing?
Okay, we need to be heading southeast, I think.
So, chat, just as a mild reminder, if you're interested, a new pic was uploaded today. So,
yeah, if you want to regard Strife's finery.
I mean, I put it out into the world for people to enjoy, and someone decided to buy out the whole thing. So why not?
Yep.
It was not intended for one person to suddenly decide that they had deep pockets, but it happens sometimes, I guess.
Yeah. Still owe us an Irish Strife. Yep. Yes, you do.
All right, fine. I'll get the frickin' timer up here. Oh, look at me. I'm a little Irish. I'm in the back of a boat, looking at the back of another man's head. Or person's head.
This feels like I'm experiencing a microaggression.
No, it's not a microaggression. Look,
No,
listen,
it's a very macroaggression.
it's not. I'll have you know that I won't be putting up with any of your faff today.
Judge this for... No, I should not. I
Judge
should not
this
be the
for
one
us?
judging it. I may be half Irish. I've never actually set foot in Ireland, to my great shame.
Does that actually mean that you're Irish, or just that you're a little bit like an American who says, "Oh, you know, my family comes from that land over there"?
Well, the difference being that for the American, that land over there is about several hundred kilometers, and for me, it's about 5 hours on the train.
Ireland isn't
Like
connected.
for me, it's practically like a commute.
Are you telling me that you can get to Ireland by train? I thought you had to get on a boat.
Well, there's a boat at some point, unless your train's doing some really interesting maneuvers.
Don't you dare lose this boat. I don't know how to swim.
You wrote the Minecraft guide. I'm pretty sure you do.
No, I don't. I don't know how to swim. And the reason for that is because, well,
Oh,
swimming...
you rebound your jump key, didn't you? Yes.
Swimming didn't exist whenever I wrote the Minecraft guide. Oh, alright?
Did it not?
No, it didn't.
How long ago was that? Criminy.
That guide is over a decade old now.
Oh. You need to update that.
It's been a long time. I've tried to make a couple of updates to it, and you know what happens? My YouTube tells me that I'm not important enough to be established in the search results. So making Minecraft guides is really not... It's not conducive to making money.
I think we have to disembark here.
Disembark? Or disim your bark?
Right, into the woods. But yes, I may not have set foot in Ireland, but I am Fae, so it still counts.
Hardly. Not in the slightest, boyo.
Right. Okay. Another 500 blocks this way, and then we turn left. I think.
I like how you're doing this coordination.
Well, I have the coordinates on my screen at the moment, so that helps.
Instead of going diagonal, you're telling me that we have to go straight in one direction, make a hard turn, and then... It's not like we're on roads here.
If I go diagonally through the forest, I'm going to lose you in 5 seconds.
I can follow you.
That has been blatantly untrue for half of this.
No. Should I drop some sort of a stereotypical statement about not being drunk right now, or...
I have a Neverite sword.
Alright, fine. Jeez. At least I checked with ya. I'm hot under your heels. Don't stop moving. Also, there's a bony guy trying to prick ya.
Yep. And also there's a skeleton.
That too. It's a wee bit dangerous out here, boyo.
Just a smidge. Just a smidge. Right, due east, I believe now? Yep. Mostly due east. Do you still have your water bucket?
There's no water in it.
Never mind then. Just gonna have to goat it.
What do you mean goating it? Greatest of all time.
Clamber down the hill.
Clamber down? Why did you just say clamber then? Ow! Oh, that's not good.
I don't know where your accent's going, but I think it's having. I think it might be having some medical trouble.
I'm having a hard time keeping it together.
Hmm.
Listen, there's not a lot of Irish people that I've listened to lately.
That explains so much.
The only accent that I've ever actually gotten down pat was Scottish, and even that's been a little bit sketchy. I don't know where you're at here.
What was that about being able to follow me?
Well, we took different routes down the mountain.
Right, I'm at...
Oh.
There.
Oh no. If I wasn't being assailed, I'd be right on top of you.
Let's not make promises.
Listen. People are looking for it, okay? It's a view that
there's already fic where you and I co-parent an egg. It's fine.
It's content, all right? It's content. People want it. Fuck me! Christ! No! No! I'm back at spawn.
Okie doke.
I told you lying. I was trying to get... Oh, great. You just... Oh. Where's my shit?
I don't know. I don't know where you died. I couldn't see you.
Where's the mountainside that you came down?
That one.
Oh, Christ. You put me up on other mountainsides so I can maybe find my shit. Come follow me.
Fine.
Please tell me you're following me.
I'm following you. On Twitter, on Twitch.
That's not what I mean.
Down the alleyways.
I am getting fed up with your fucking shit. So fed up with your fucking shit.
Well,
Like,
you're out running most of the trouble.
I was level 62, alright?
That you were.
And look at what happened to me. It's all your fault, you know.
This is my fault.
It's utterly your fault. You didn't even try to find me. You were just like, oh, fuck that guy. I'm just gonna go walk off.
Where was I going to find you?
I don't know. Maybe around the mountainside. That's just a prop. A prospect. An idea.
Well, as it is, I've lost you again.
Well, I'm trying to find my way back to where I was last when you teleported to me. See, not all of us have cheat mode. The accent's so bad, it's good.
It's very
You paid for it.
It's very Willy from Simpsons, isn't it?
Is it now?
Well, Willy's Scottish, but that's not to say that the accent he's putting on is good Scottish.
I don't watch a lot of Jacksepticeye. And by not a lot, I mean, like, I literally don't watch him ever.
I don't really pay attention to much of anybody. It is lying at Scotch-Irish. Those are two things that should ne'er meet.
Never confuse an Irishman for a Scotsman.
God, no, not if you value your life. They're not basically the same thing, they're very different with an extensive historical background.
Could have sworn they were the same.
One is Gael and the other is Celtic.
I didn't know one of them was gay.
Ay.
You look like a pincushion over there.
Yeah, I'm good.
Look at ya. Oh,
I'm at full health still.
it's like you got into a... Ouch. It's like you got into a fight with a cactus.
1 second. Child, please. Thank you. Goodbye.
Still following you.
Ah. Lucky for him. There we go.
No
Child, be
sense of
gone.
self-preservation.
Right. About a kilometer this way, I think. Give or take.
It's on the other side of the mountaintop.
Rabbits.
Things are looking
Familiar?
a quite bit familiar, yes. I'll let you continue navigating, but I feel like we're closer to it.
Well, more importantly, we're closer to dawn.
Look, it's the sun. It's rising again.
Oh.
Okay, that's 10 minutes of terrible Irish accent. Congratulations. I hope that you enjoyed it. Where are you? I had to stop to mark
Head for the sun.
complete.
It's in the circle of mountains in a cherry tree biome. Or a cherry tree bone, apparently. Da-da-dum-da-dum. Well, let's some sea shanties sung by Colm McGuinness. I'm not really much of a big drinker. In fact, I'm teetotal, so I don't drink at all. Okay, yeah.
I know that you're a teetotaler, but have you ever actually, like, tasted anything before? Or you're just like, nah, never.
My parents are both members of the Campaign for Real Ale, so yes, I have tried it.
Okay. I mean,
It is not to my liking, to say the least.
I mean, everybody's got their own thing. It's just, I'm always curious if it's like a situation, if it's a principle, like, no, I will never try it, or if it's like, oh, like, I've done it and it's not my thing.
Yeah,
No
there's
judgment either way.
There's a lot of big drinkers in my family. I'm not keen to become one of them. I wasn't aware a cherry tree had a bone. If memory serves, humans are one of the few animals that don't have a bone in theirs. And yet, we still refer to it as one.
I'm going to send Will a channel of Irish people to watch so he can be better at, so he can get a better Irish accent. Oh no. Oh jeez.
Right, we have reached the cherry tree.
Yep, this should be the place.
Yep, we have about 10 minutes to die.
10 minutes? What do you mean 10 minutes?
That's how much time's left in my stream. Right, I guess we're climbing.
Climbing? Don't you mean swimming?
Do you know how to do that?
Well, shit. Hoisted by my own petard. Ah, home sweet cherry biome. I know that my house is around here somewhere. I don't know exactly where, though.
I see a Dave atop the mountain, but I don't see a house. I think your house is this way. More towards the sun.
It's raining, lying. There is no sun.
Well, more to where the sun were. Where the sun would be if we could see it currently.
Yeah, that, again, can't see the sun, don't know which direction.
Same direction we were going. We need to head... we need to head over the mountain to get to the exact coordinates you gave me. So, mind your step. Careful of the bad snow? Yeah. I'm actually quite disappointed we've had so little snow here.
You mean for the season?
Well, just in general, we've had like 9 different tropical storms and not a drop of snow for the most part. Like, if I'm going to be stuck in my house anyways, I might as well have something pretty to look at.
Oh, Lime,
Besides my glorious partner, of course.
Just need to invite me over if you're really that desperate.
Let's see, 1080, 4... Right, that's the wrong one. 25, 50, 13, 45, okay. Bit more to the southeast. Otherwise known as London, but yeah.
Aha!
I see shackled swine. Or shackled bovines, I should say. Oh, and nope, there's also shackled mutton.
This
No
is
pigs.
this Tev's place.
Oh.
Yeah, I had like an extremely basic shelter over the hill from here, so.
So does Tev have an access to the ancient city, or are we just digging?
Well, first I want to find my freaking shack so I can set my spawn point because I don't want to freaking die. And like not be here, so.
I mean, should be a cave opening not too far from the front door. This is presuming that I know what the front door looks like.
Hi.
Hello.
Do you know where the front door is?
Not a freaking clue.
Okay, where was the farm fields?
Say again?
Where was the farm fields?
Right over here.
You want to go up that way, toward the door.
What door?
Okay, keep going up. Go up. The base is here. I think the way down is here. Wait, go down this way. Yes, follow the path around. The 2 lights, take a left. On the right, you'll see a house down there, yeah.
Being guided by disembodied Tev voice.
You're lucky I can't hear anything.
I'm being kind, thank you very much.
Keep going down.
You keep telling yourself that lying.
The entrance should be over...
Okay, I need a bed.
I didn't know you needed a bed, I was just directing you.
Lying, do you have any beds?
No.
Okay.
I'm not
going into the city until I set my spawn point because I don't want to be like back at spawn.
Okay. Just head straight back out.
Like this entire time I was just like, well, I need to find my bed. I need to find a bed.
You told me.
I'm sorry. I thought that you knew.
No, I didn't know.
Well, here we
I
are.
muted the stream by then.
Why would you ever mute me?
Honey, you get loud.
I am not loud.
I'd say you're a bit of a screamer.
Shh. Did not expect to hear Lying say that one, but okay.
Say
Called me a screamer.
what?
I'm not wrong.
This gray area here, there should be a door right there.
A Tev never builds a house. Okay, there we go. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Why didn't
You
we
know
grab
how
a
to find
lighter
your way
while we
back
were in
down,
there?
right?
Because it would take an age to find it.
So what?
You know how to find your way back down, right?
Yeah. Thank you.
I'm waiting. I want to see this.
Okay. I'm lost.
Oh, right there. Jesus.
So, chat, how long do you think Strife will survive against the ward? $30 seconds, 2 minutes or less, 4 minutes. That's an ambitious one. 5 seconds, maybe.
You need to go around that, and there's the way down. Or just drop down on it. Yeah, that works.
Ooh.
Can't wait for
Chat,
this to go wrong.
Yeah, chat, don't worry if you
Okay,
can't see
and
anything.
like,
That's intentional.
Yeah, over here there should be a way down, sort of.
Oh, we're right on top of the portal, aren't we? Ooh.
Oh my god, we are. We're on top of the portal.
Told you.
Okay. Well, thank you very much.
Yeah, you're welcome. Ratchet, let's go. Come in. Out. Let's go. Come in. Yeah, I know. Come in.
Saying Ratchet, let's go, like you're like the protagonist of a children's cartoon or something.
Oh my god.
He walked into the office because we're both hanging out in here.
Hmm.
I'm starting to walk out and he immediately flopped onto my feet.
Aww.
God, there's so many freaking candles here.
Yeah.
Sneak 100 achievement.
Oh, that's only done by like not being detected by a skulk sensor, so that's already around here.
Yeah, it's right up ahead.
Huh? Oh, yep, there it is. No scream from that one. I have no torches whatsoever, so,
I have 9.
well, then I guess you're lighting the way, quite literally.
We're not down here to take care of a warden, mind you. Oh, there are
Oh.
more skulk sensors down there.
Oh yeah, plenty.
Oh, skulk catalyst too.
It's the shriekers we need to worry about.
Yes.
Okay, nothing here.
Right. If I put down a torch.
It'll set them off, yes.
He'd scream if it caught him unaware and panic. Don't you dare say that about me. Listen, I'm not wearing my party dress to be like that one girl out of the horror films.
Several of the roads have wool built in. They do. I'm surprised. I've been through like one other ancient city and it was ridiculously dense with streakers, and so far not one. Oh, found one.
Oh shit! Holy fuck!
Wait for it. I think we're clear. I don't think it's spawned yet.
It's dark as hell. God, that's a creepy effect.
Oh yeah, it's not just regular old blindness, it's advanced blindness.
Oh, I just broke the catalyst. Right, you have to have silk touch. Shit.
Yep. think we're still safe. At the moment. Yeah, I'm surprised we haven't spawned one already, actually.
And that is what I was fighting against in Rebuilding Solutions. This place is fucking creepy as hell.
Oh, yeah. I wonder if this is why Minecraft feels darker than usual. Like, I swear it used to be brighter. I'm running on bright settings and it's still basically imperceptible here.
Certainly is dark. I like how the portal basically has this enormous, like, fire underneath it, almost like they have to cook it to be on.
Yeah.
I gotta say, end cities are something else, man. They're cool.
Ancient cities, yeah. End cities are...
Oh,
weird.
right. Yes. Different.
But, yeah.
You know what I have to figure out how to do? I have to figure out how to make a skulk farm. Or not a skulk farm, a
shulker farm?
shulker farm, that's it.
As from what I understand, it involves a bullet hitting a shulker and that makes them mitosis.
Something like that. I think what specifically happens is that you need shulkers to kill one another because it has a chance of them spawning a new shulker.
Hmm.
And I think the intention is like, okay, we'll get the shulkers into a location where they can't teleport themselves to any other location. And like, so they're basically stuck inside of this space that you've created. So they'll only teleport to another location whenever, or like, do you get what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
So, right, cool, that's fun. I'm leaving.
Aww.
Not interested
Scaredy
in meeting the
pants.
warning. I am an enormous scaredy pants, all right?
Wimp. Sailed all this way, and you know what? Even say I.
Listen, I am utterly unprepared for everything. I like how precarious the route is down as well. Like, it's just like the entirety of the route down is just like, oh, I would never want to fucking do this. So. Brave Sir Strife ran away. Get back in there, Will, coward. Oh my word.
There we go. Found him.
What? Oh, you actually got him to spawn, eh?
Yep.
I can hear it from up here.
Yeah. It's safe to come down, by the way. We are too far away from him to for him to use his scream on us. And in about 90 or so arrows, I'll kill him.
Doesn't it run away at some point?
If he's not engaged for long enough, he'll burrow back into the ground. The hard part is being sufficiently far away that he doesn't try to melee you, but also not far enough away that he tries to sonic blast you. I think we're actually further away. For all of this effort, what we get is a single skulk catalyst. There we go. See, that wasn't so bad, was it?
Is there a cooldown on how fast they spawn?
I don't know. Well, we can find out. Apparently not.
No. Okay, cool. Well, look at that.
New warden, who dis? Hi there. Hello. Up here. Aww. And people are scared of these things.
Yeah,
Like
well,
I'm
if it
quite
had,
literally picking on the blind.
if you had been caught by this thing completely unaware. I don't think I've hit this guy once.
No, I think it's all me.
Like, I keep trying to hit him, but I can't see where my arrows are landing.
I mean, just aim for the pulsating heart in the middle, I guess.
No, I have like one of the things
you-
about.
You have darkness?
No, one of the things about crossbows is that I think that they have a different arc from normal bows.
Oh, yeah. Oh, there you
Because
go.
they are. So what?
You hit him.
There's a lot of arrows for very little.
Yep. Yeah. They should have just made him unkillable, really. If they made him unkillable, he'd serve his exact purpose, and people wouldn't be so disappointed when they finally murdered him.
I mean, frankly, I like the idea that you can kill him, but you quickly learn that there's zero purpose, you know?
Well, other than survival.
I think running is a better survival mechanic to the
Yeah,
to, you know?
that's the intended mechanic, anyways. Except that when you run, he like chases you, and you're very quickly dead. He can one hit you under most circumstances. So,
He does a lot of damage.
he does so much damage. Oh. There must be a purpose. Yeah, well, they drop a single Skulk Catalyst every time, and I think less experience points than killing a dog. So, everything he drops, everything that they drop is completely like abundantly renewable. All right, to have a mini house.
This isn't a house, it's a cave. It's a hole in the ground.
To have a mini hobbit hole. Not a euphemism.
May as well call her a Baggins at this point. Oh, she managed to find Swift Sneak down there.
Oh, yeah.
And a music disc, because of course.
Because, of course, there's plenty of those. Your lady cave? Yes, we are in your lady cave.
Oh, my word. As a reminder to everyone, I did publish new pics today. If you're interested, you know the command. So,
Right, how much longer is on your stream usually?
I've got about a half hour,
Okay, right.
roughly thereabouts. I don't
what do we-
have to keep doing this. If you have to go or anything,
Well, I was just wondering if there's anything else you wanted to check out, since this will probably be the final days of the server, or at least this particular version of it.
I don't know that there's anything. In all honesty.
PvP?
Say what? You do know that like there's zero point of doing that because it's obvious who's going to win.
Oh, Tev says to stop modifying her lady cave.
Don't worry, I'm working. Proving
what
it.
are you working towards, exact? Oh, villagers. Hello. Hi there. Strife, your competitors are here.
Oh, they're not my competitors. Ooh. All right,
There's-
Tev. All right, I'll knock it off. I'll stop. Jeez.
There is a fort. If I go into the Nether now, near to my villagers, will there be a raid in hell? I don't know.
She's very upset with what I did to her lady cave.
Oh yeah. I imagine most people will be very upset if you went into their lady cave and started modifying things.
Nonsense. Everybody likes a good strife in the lady cave.
I think Strife in the lady cave is like, firstly, probably a prog rock band. Secondly, not something I necessarily would like consider enjoyable. Time to start checking the obituaries.
God.
Tev has redeemed S-word. Which I presume is
S-word.
stop. Yes.
Your S word is significant.
Uh-huh. As in you are being a significant pest?
No. I'm not a pest. I'm significant.
I mean, I'm sure Tev knows where the sharp knives are, right? And where you sleep?
There's no reason to be upset, okay? Listen, if she's upset about what I'm doing here, she can come and murderize me herself, okay?
I think that's against Twitch terms of service, but it's not technically on my stream, so go for it, Tev. Even have a knife on my desk. Wow, ready and armed.
Yes, the preparedness that your father left you with. Never be without your pocket knife.
Funnily enough, I have a Swiss Army knife on my desk. Couldn't tell you why, I just do.
Is it an actual Swiss Army knife, or is it like...
Actual Swiss Army knife. Yep.
Actual, like, brand-named Swiss Army knife. Wow.
Mm-hmm. It's extremely old. It's gonna be like 20-ish years old, I think, but yeah.
Did the Swiss Army ever, like, end up super successful as a result of having those little knives?
I have no idea, honestly.
Stop it!
Oh.
Leave my base alone!
The goddess is speaking.
Okay. Okay. I thought that you just meant the inside. It's
All of it!
okay then. Oh,
Attention!
jeez. Just trying to decorate a little bit. Make things
It
a
does
little
not need your touch on it.
slight bit more lively, maybe.
It's lively enough. Look at all the trees.
Oh, you were right. Look at all those trees.
I'm gonna.
okay, I won't. Hello, Ratchet. How are you? Where's the... Let me park my character. Hi, Ratchet.
Hey, Bubby.
Hey there, buddy. Oop. Oop. What? There we go. Yes, you've boxed me in lying. I can see that.
Yes, I've made the perfect Strife storage.
It's okay, Tev. You can kill him. Rio, Tev does not need your permission to do such a thing, alright?
I don't need permission, but I will take the encouragement. Hello, baby. You are so cute.
Why did you give yourself an oak sign
You're
line?
labeling
Because I
you.
didn't want to use Tev's resources.
You didn't want to use Tev's resources.
Thank you, lying. At least
You're
someone
welcome.
knows. Someone understands. The cat pets himself. Jeez.
He does pet himself. Look at him.
I mean,
We've-
it's good to be self-independent.
I mean, the only problem is that we don't have, like, what we need to do is we need to get our hands we need to get ourselves a silicon hand and just, like, attach it to the wall so the cat can walk up to it and pet himself. No, you're not getting on the desk.
Hey, baby.
Oh my god.
Your hair is all messed up now. Come here.
God, this boy. He's, oh my word. Oh, okay. I'm putting you
He's wiggly.
Ah,
He's so
jeez.
wiggly. Hi, baby.
Oh.
Yeah.
He loves his pets.
Sure do.
All right, I will stop modifying your lady cave.
Thank you. Let's go. I don't need lady plasty.
What does this say? Stroof storage.
Yeah, marched with an ominous banner appropriately.
Oh my god. Yes. Look at that. Stroof storage. That's what I was put away in. I used to have a self-petting cat like that. I miss her. I mean, I know what it's like to have a self-petting cat. I have one right now. But man. Okay, where's my shack? I know that it's close by. I wasn't that far away from Tev.
I think he must be outside of this kind of like caldera area we're in.
Yes, it would definitely be the I think I was on the wide side of the mountain.
The wide side.
Well, the broad side of it, I guess you could say. like in-
I found a village with a wall around it, if that's yours.
No, that would not be me.
That is...
I may have put the wall around the village. I don't remember, but
That is a gorgeous wall.
did you say that it's a gorgeous wall?
It is. It's really pretty. Well made. Are you about to take credit for it then?
I mean, it's reasonably possible I did, but I have no recollection of making a wall. Ah, here's my place.
Oh,
Found
yeah,
it.
There it is. Your squares. Across from the pillager outpost. Wow, you really do live in good company there. Cool.
Yep. See? I've set up my defenses.
Wow, it is astonishing. It's smaller on the inside.
Well, this is supposed to be the mine access in here.
Oh.
It's supposed to be. The idea that I have is, you know, there's 8
This feels more like
different...
a chapel than anything else.
This is, you know how there are 8 different heights, basically, that,
Yes.
for materials. So the idea is each elevator shaft takes you to a different height.
Rather than just having one.
Yeah. The whole idea is that all of these elevator shafts go all the way down to bedrock, but each one only has water taking it straight up to the height for the particular material that you want to mine. That's the whole concept behind it.
And this one has no water at all, so I'm glad it's near a ladder.
Well, you know, I got started on everything, but obviously I never made it to the nether or anything, so...
I mean, you don't need to go to the nether for that these days.
I mean, that is true, but the chances of finding the soul sand in the overworld is not particularly good, so...
True enough, true enough. It's a chapel worshipping wealth. I thought a stock exchange.
Oh, you know, you gotta start somewhere. Strife has a
Where rich people
complexity
go and
addiction.
Pray to the unfeasible.
Oh man,
That
I
helps
set
simplify the elevators.
I set this entire place up and I didn't really do anything with it. Wow.
Yeah.
Jeez. I forgot how much like groundwork I managed to get to. I had to help simplify the elevators in his tower. You shut up, Tev. You shut up. I will not hear this.
Yeah, Tev's got a lovely lady cave, barring a little bit of vandalizing, I guess. I've got my extra-dimensional cabin on the back of my giant fox. And you've got a pair of squares that are smaller on the inside. Really smaller in that case.
You really cannot help yourself, can you? But listen, my
I think it's not necessarily the best of signs for your reputation on the server when the naturally generated bastion, like the pillager outpost across the way from you, has more decor than you do.
It's just the start of everything, all right? It's just the start of everything. Ay, ay, ay. Why are you going into spectator mode?
To view your neighbors, of course.
Oh, of course. View the
Oh!
neighbors.
Christ, I forgot these things existed. Vex, or whatever they're called. Allays, that's the one.
Yeah, allays.
Yeah, there's a pair of allay over here.
Yeah. I was contemplating whether or not to bother with them. I've never poked at those things before.
Neither have I.
At the very least, my my Tev-proof repellent system is holding up. Alliums.
Oh. Alliums, is that how you keep around?
Well, garlic is an allium.
Oh yeah, so it is.
Right. Where's the village with the wall around it?
I'm gonna have to TP you for that one, I think, because that's a ways away. I think that might be the other side. Here it is.
Alright, I'm ready.
Right. TP Stroof to Lung. There we go.
Ah, check it out. It's the wall I built.
I think you're about to die if you say that, but sure.
Man. I put so much work into this. I put so much work into this wall.
Yes,
Man!
a literally unmeasurable amount of work. In that you know, put negative work into this, if anything, because you didn't even know it existed.
It took so long. I spent so many resources. I did so much mining.
Yep, pristine golems. Yep. All very, very well lit up. What kind of trades Tev's got? Look at the C2. Never mind.
I think she just secured the village and didn't really do much more with it, so. You always do this. No, Tev, you always do this. You always claim that you took all, that you did all the hard work that clearly I did. I need a rage emote.
I think you have one, or at least a fairly close approximation.
Yeah, the ah works, I suppose.
Yeah.
That's more of a panic emote to me.
Yeah, the like. Yeah, I guess the L works. Yeah, that's more of a scream of terror, though.
Yeah, like
There's the Tev stare. I think that works.
Yeah, Tev stare does work.
Mm-hmm.
You having fun smacking that bell?
I'm shooting it now.
I didn't know that you could actually shoot that thing.
Oh yeah. Right, that is very much going to be the end of my stream for the time being.
Okie dokie.
Tev gaze. Well, I think is. Do we have a token straight on the server?
I don't know.
Because
That's a
I'm
good.
thinking. I was gonna say you might be, but then I thought, wait, no. What about Nipty? Is Nipty the? I don't know, honestly.
That's a good question. That's a good question that I do not have an answer for.
Yeah.
So, Tev, I have a question for you. Wait a minute. Lying, was this, Oh, okay. So it's right here.
What
Like,
are you looking for?
We've been walking around this entire village, but I haven't actually known where exactly it is. I thought for certain that this was on a different mountaintop. Or like you had to cross a valley or something. So I was like, okay, well, did Tev ever make the bridge to get over here? Lo and behold,
Nope, it's just over the ridge.
Yeah, so just over the ridge. So I think I'm getting it mixed up with different world generation that I'm remembering from elsewhere. So.
Yeah, probably. I know I've been confusing servers because I've been on so many this past year.
Well, you've seen one Minecraft generation. You've seen them all, so.
Lord help me. There's gonna be a tunnel to because bad snow and goats. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Oh, well, I don't know what or when our next server is going to be. Um, we do still need to have a meeting about that at some stage,
Yep.
which might involve Trixie Foxes if I can if I can worm it in. We'll find out. Um, Otherwise, let me see. My next stream is going to be on Tuesday, working on Trixie Foxes. If people want to see live coding happening, um, then on the Thursday, I have some Gotham Knights gameplay going through, and on the Friday, I'll be doing some Dead by Daylight, which I will definitely never be able to talk Strife into playing. But oh well.
Sorry.
Meanwhile, any videos I make at youtube.com/lyingtube, and everything I do is powered by you at patreon.com/lying, as well as the GoFundMe. Lee.
Yep. Hoo-wee. All right. I'm gonna log out. Oh. Oh.
Hefty stretch, wow.
Yeah. I need them.
Alright. Laters, everybody.
Bye. All right, chat. Wowee, what a day. What a day it has been. So, chat, I have a question for you. What'd you think of that? What'd you think of all that, eh? Did you have fun today? Was it good for you? You know? God. My word, all of these screenshots that I took. I just realized that I still had the screenshot folder open. Ay. Ay, Dios mío. So many screenshots. Oh my word, that's ancient. That was back whenever I was building Twin Towns. Oh my god. Strap Strife to the rack and stretch him out big. God. Baubles. Are you talking about the baubles from my latest picture that I published? I certainly worked hard with I don't know. I hope that you guys enjoy the look, you know? I certainly put my my all into making certain that those pictures are reasonably good to look at. Pictures of the solution tower back whenever I was prototyping the build. My God. And whenever I say that, I mean the new solution tower on my server. So, man, so many. I can jam this button forever, and I'm just going to constantly get new pictures. Oh, some of these lattice designs for flooring. That's great. The lion kills the Ender Dragon using Strife as a decoy stream. Yes, that's exactly what it turned out to be. Nothing more, nothing less. Oh, when Tev and I rebuilt the solution tower for Come Block Home. That was a lot of work for something that was only seen very briefly. I jammed this button forever and constantly have new pictures. Oh my, generative AI fans. God. Jeez. Yelling because it's true. My word. Oh, that's a fantastic picture. Oh, that's such a good picture right there. Ever think of sharing some of those screenshots? I mean, we've got a couple of minutes here. I could probably bring some of this stuff up. I don't think that there are any pictures in this folder that I have to worry about. Be it here or on the P site. The P site? What does the penis site have to do with anything? I'm confused. I'm confused. Oh, Patreon. Oh my God. I don't know, like, is this really anything that's worth showing off on Patreon though? I don't know that it is. If I'm being 100% honest, I don't know that this is worth showing off on Patreon. Like, it's just a bunch of screenshots, you know? I mean, my Discord server is fine. I suppose I could share it on Patreon if you guys wanted to. No lewd pics in your screenshots folder. No, there are no lewd pics in my screenshots folder. I have a completely different folder. Ironically, the folder of all of the lewd pics that are getting uploaded is titled Smalls. So that's a thing. Ooh. Well, that's the stopping alarm. Smalls. Yes, well, listen, it's labeled as such specifically because like there are high resolution versions of all these pictures and then there are low resolution versions, and the low res ones are what get published. Call it thumbnails, but not for the usual reason. God, guy, you small balls. Yes. Well, no, those baubles in the picture were not small. So I am actually curious, though. If I come in here and I do game capture, can I do this? Oh, holy moly. It does actually do it. That is unexpected. It'll actually capture the screenshots and just show them. So yeah, these are pictures of the bunkhouse at Sideshale whenever I was trying to figure out what it would look like. Call it P. Lies of P. God. So yeah, a couple of pictures from my my world, my construction world. All sorts of stuff, you know. None of this was ever intended to be shown off to the to an audience. So, oh, I needed a picture of a wandering trader, so I just did this, man. But yeah, there you go. Man. Go ahead and do that. Whew, blast from the past. Yay, we're special. Yeah, like there's a whole bunch of stuff in that folder. Anyways, chat, listen, I want to say thank you so very, very much for you coming along for the ride. Thank you so much for the cheers and everything that I got today. You are a wonderful and a lovely audience. Oh, God, my back. Hopefully, I am going to actually, okay, one way or another, I'm going to get on the ball for fixing, for like addressing my back problems and finding out what's going on with me. So, thanks for the stream and for your suffering, and for you suffering for your art. Indeed. You've been a wonderful and a lovely audience. I hope to see you all on Saturday at noon for some more Hades, because that's what we're going to be continue enjoying. Basically, I'm going to continue playing Hades on stream until I beat it, okay? Until I like beat the final boss. And even then, who knows, maybe I'll keep going after that. But that's the intention and the goal going forward. That being said, Tev, seriously, strap Will to a rack and stretch him out hard. That will fix him, I'm sure. If we had the means to stretch my back out like that, I definitely would have had it done already. But I'm going to go ahead and actually see a real doctor, not a quack, which is what I dealt with previously. Anyways, chat, you've been a wonderful and a lovely audience. Thanks so much for coming along for the ride. I'll see you on Saturday. Until then, take care of yourselves, stay happy, stay healthy, and don't forget the wish list. Catch you later.